Welcome to Saltmarsh, a small fishing town in the kingdom of Kaeland. The citizens of Saltmarsh are just nice, totally normal, salt-of-the-earth type people. If you're in the mood for libations, head on over to the Snappin' Line for some refreshing lobster claw wine. More in the market for new armaments? The Dwarven Anvil can take care of all your plate mail bikini needs. Or, if you want to take out a vicious burrito smuggling gang, then you can hire this ragtag menagerie of adventurers to help you out. So, what happens when an owl, a horse, a turtle, a frog, and an elf walk into a bar? Well, why don't you stick around and find out?
Hello, everyone. Hopefully
Hi.
you can hear me. And welcome to the Goats of Saltmarsh. My name is Goat Trainer. I'm one of the founders and the program director of Helpful Goat Gaming, a small independent game design and game content creation community. Before I turn things over to Rachel, our DM for the evening, a few quick announcements as we answer the question, is Vin? If you'd like to check out everything we do, we stream multiple times a week here at twitch.tv/helpfulgoat. You can follow us totally for free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to us for free using Twitch Prime, which supports us financially, or you can subscribe to us, cheer bits. Both of those help us out. If you'd like to, again, support us, !AO-FI in the chat, or the link in the description if you're checking us out on YouTube, or in the... Nope, just in YouTube. I'm fine. I'm very prepared for this. I did not make the overlay for this 5 minutes before I got on cam. It's okay. Has the ability to donate to us through coffee. If you'd like some merchandise with your financial support for the goats, you can use !merch, which lets you support us or potentially support some of the artists that we are highlighting, like the artist Chelsea, who also just wrote us a poem. And has a beautiful piece of art of McKeck Tumbledown from the Dom and Dragons podcast. Okay. Just looked down. Anytime I look at chat, I'm always like, I don't know.
He didn't see it yet, Andy.
What is going on? Which means that it's going to be 15, 20 seconds out because the delay, and you've induced an additional delay.
Wow.
Just for spite, if you would enjoy playing along at home when we do tier, you can now !push the button. Oh, and also, by the way, we like to highlight causes near and dear to our hearts. You can use !donate. Right now we are highlighting Hope for Haiti in the aftermath of earthquake, tropical storms, political unrest, etc. Lots of services would be very welcome right now in Haiti. We encourage you to read up on it. If Hope for Haiti isn't the charity that you wish to support, we still encourage you, if you have the time, the money, the resource, the energy, look for a charity to support. That would be incredibly wonderful and helpful. If you think this style of interaction, because this is just the people we are, I assure you there is no acting occurring at the moment, right down to Andy jumping ahead and me spiting him by referencing a totally irrelevant command. You can use !Discord to hang out with us in our Discord, the hub of our little helpful goat community. We have a great time. We do movie nights, we do game days, we do Rachel's reading corner. We sometimes stream games purely internally there. We play games, so it's a great time. Check it out! !Shrew.
Well, because she pushed the button and I said "shrew!" ! And then I just did ! Shrew.
Okay. Because I'm like, wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
What chat command am I being
Elise
asked
isn't
for?
here, so what made shrew be a thing?
Oh, my words have been occasionally cutting out. Well, that may just be because honestly, I'm just trying to blast through this. So, if it keeps happening, let me know. Thank you. Coming up this week on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Goats and Dragons, The Fates of Rin, as the family, just kind of families. Let's be fair. Familying it all up. Next week on Thursday, I believe we have Spire. I think we're back to Spire.
Next. Yeah.
Something on
Elise
Thursday.
will be
maybe.
back. So.
And on Friday we will have Tier Moon Tree Isle in what may well be the sort of main finale of that. So come check that out. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Everybody's now upset with me, so I'm going to pass it over to Rachel, who may yell at me.
And yeah, Nero's going to die because Galway's going to kill him and destroy his soul, and it's going to be really sad. And
Yay.
That's what happens when the campaign ends.
Chelsea said yay about that.
Okay, Chelsea is delayed. Chelsea would never. How dare you?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Andy, don't. No. Shut up. Chelsea would never say that.
Lena's like, don't even. I'm going to read the poem now because I'm going to do it. Seriously, Janine, stop with the babies. There's a world to save. From the mushroom war threat and visions so mysterious and grave. Trouble with children and a new quest ahead, bringing so much mayhem on each path that you tread. Prediction time. It'll probably include more cultists to whimsically absurd. Much love, Saltmarsh crew. You are seen and heard.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Chelsea, that's awesome.
And if you look at Chelsea's latest message, it's rude, Andy.
I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it says.
I hate you. Anyway, hi, I'm Rachel. I'm the DM. I use she, her, hers pronouns. And don't wave. Nobody's talking to you. I'm going to go to the sad husk of Andy first.
Hi, I'm Andy, the sad husk. And I go by he, him, his. And I play Baz Wolford, who also goes by he, him, his.
Was that with
now I'm going to go to the happy husk of Monty.
Me? Oh, I didn't realize I looked so happy.
You're a happy husk.
I'm such a happy little husk. I'm Monty. I use they, them pronouns. And tonight I'm going to be Gunk, the Grung Ranger, who also uses they, them, or he, him pronouns. And I'm going to jump over Rachel and hit Galway.
What kind of husk is Galway? I'm sorry?
Yeah, what kind of husk is Galway?
A mysterious husk.
Ooh,
nice.
So mysterious.
Also, wait, this is Saltmarsh, so honk. As I mentioned, my name is Galway. My pronouns are he, him, his, and tonight I am playing Virgil Mondragon, the Centaur Barbarian, whose pronouns are also he, him, his, but sometimes he calls himself Aster, and it's fine. No one needs to worry about it. Gonna pass it down to Joel.
Yeah, but Galway, what husk am I?
The Trepidatious Husk.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Joel, the Trepidatious Husk, which is pretty accurate, actually. Playing Dunlum, the Turtle Cleric, and we both go by he, him, his. Let's move it that way. To Lena.
To what kind of husk is Lena?
To the amazing husk.
Aw.
Nice.
Beautiful husk.
Beautiful
I'm Lena,
husk. Sorry.
And my pronouns are she, her, hers.
Singing
and
Beautiful
I'm
Dreamer.
playing
It's fine.
Ocean, the sea elf paladin, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. Back to you, Rachel.
What kind of husk am I?
What kind of husk?
The
Chat has a request.
Vaguely sassy, the sassy husk.
Ooh,
Sassy husk.
Okay, I'm a sassy
Vaguely
husk.
threatening husk was what I was going to go with.
Oh, you
but
could go a vaguely
sassy
threatening
too.
husk, and we could answer Chelsea's question of what type of husk is Chat, and Chat is the sassy husk.
Sure.
I see that.
So I'm vaguely threatening husk.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Chelsea. You're a sassy husk. You're all sassy husks. Husk doesn't sound like a word anymore. Husk.
And if you're watching this on YouTube and have no idea what we're doing, join our live chat when we play these games live.
I referenced
Twitter
the chat.
chat. Nope. Twitch chat. Different
Twitter chat.
site.
Don't join our Twitter chat. It's fine.
Don't join the Twitter chat.
Just don't.
Twitch chat.
We'll start the Twitter chat. Be right back.
What kind of husk is Twitter? Anyway, so yeah, we play the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and we stick very closely to the rules in the book. The last session, we got through this much of a page of the new module. I wish I were exaggerating, but I am not.
She's not.
Lena.
Actually, a lot of it was me.
Andy?
You were the one that chased a child down.
I literally have in the recap on the overlay, why is Baz threatening a child, in all caps, and I didn't even throw in the word again, which would have been accurate.
Would have been accurate. Children.
So would people like to explain what happened last time? I know that Lena was
on maternity leave again, Rachel.
So many babies.
And right, because she keeps having litters.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
Is that how
she a
the
halfling?
vaccine?
Her partner was a tabaxi, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
But
right.
I got the
Dang it.
council to agree to, because they have the paperwork now, because it got like processed. So I got them to agree to that if we go check out the Sahuagin
It's a wagon.
for some shit, is what I wrote down. That's good. Thanks, Lena. And then they'll immediately meet with me after the Sahuagin threat is over, and they'll start cross training for Janine as soon as she's back. So as soon as the Sahuagin threat is finished, we are meeting with the council, and they're cross training for Janine sooner than that.
Which, to be fair, the Sahuagin threat resolution we expect to be a war.
Yeah.
Just for context, like, we don't mean, yes, when the negotiations are done and the peace treaty is signed in 3 days. After we're done with the war. Meeting time.
After we are war heroes, they will listen to us.
Yes.
Yes.
Totally.
And then we had like a really big like diversion.
Yeah. Baz tried to kill
Baz
a
got
child.
pickpocketed and tried to kill a child. in
Because the
retribution.
child pickpocketed him. It wasn't
That
unprovoked.
child. Well,
I specified
Well-
in retribution.
We're sort of poo-pooing this, but it was the largest thieving
It was
I've
a lot
ever
of money.
heard of in a D&D game.
It's a
It
lot
was-
of fucking money.
10,000 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Who, the child?
That child.
Fucking hide your emeralds better then, I guess.
yeah. Well, he's using it well. He's the boss now. He's taking care of all the other street kids.
Sure, a child with that much money. Very
Monty's just
responsible.
like, "No, no, it's fine. You're like, that was so much money.
I do enjoy the
fine.
I do enjoy the fact though that we've essentially played it in just, you know, hey, here's a D&D economy of like, yeah, no. This kid has 10,000 gold pieces and now runs the street urchin gang. When it's like, that's about the amount of money we recovered for the like merchant prince. I'm like, no, that kid would run this town. He
Good.
now owns Foppish the Racist.
Yeah, good.
He's in his
my
pocket.
my protege, so you know it's good. I'm gonna train him up good.
And we ended up
Have my own little gang.
split up, and like, so Gunk found the child. Gunk and I found the child while Baz was looking for the child from an aerial point of view. So Gunk told me to go get Baz, but then Gunk like spirited the child away and was gone when I came back. So I progressively got more and more concerned, and it developed into like this gaslighting thing where I don't think Baz actually thought Gunk was dead, but was definitely making me think Gunk was dead. I don't think it was like intentional gaslighting. But anyway, it turned into a whole fucking mess.
Your worries got Baz all upset.
Though, to
Yeah.
be
That's
fair,
how that
I
works.
also don't think Baz ever claimed that you were crazy, so it wasn't actually gaslighting.
Right. So I thought it was the start of the bad thing coming, and it was like the first strike at Spore, and I was losing my mind. And eventually we all reunited, and I gave mushrooms to everybody to make them sleep together. No. to sleep with.
What? I missed that.
And stuff happened in between that with other characters.
Virgil at Winston's shop asked Winston to do him a solid, and if anyone asked about it, mentioned that there was another centaur in town asking about Virgil, and proceeded to transform himself using a hat of disguise into the different looking centaur, who gave his name as Aster, and who proceeded to meet every other member of the party, getting in the process 20 gold from Baz in order to look for this kid and or Virgil, meeting Ocean, who wanted to know where Baz was, and Aster was just sort of like, so it's the bird flying, maybe you should look up. And passing by while going into a room at the local inn, Dunlum and Gunk, who did not give a damn. We're just like, that's neat, let's go get drunk.
I think Dunlum and Gunk both checked out his hindquarters, went, nah, not as juicy as Virgil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not thick enough.
Yeah.
Fair.
And so, like, y'all got drunk, and then Baz and I had a breakdown, but we finally ended up back on the ship, and, we tossed your rooms. Like, I completely trashed. Whose room did I completely trash?
It was mine.
I completely trashed Virgil's room, and Baz was looking for the other two in their rooms. I don't think I found anything of interest. I can't remember if Baz found anything of interest.
No, you found a lot of weapons, and when you got back, Virgil asked you how you thought he was hiding in his room when he's most of the size of his room.
Baz found something a little interesting about Gunk, but hasn't decided to share anything yet. And it
Sharing
was
is caring.
Relationship Gunk has to people.
Uppish the race.
And then we went to bed, and Baz had a weird dream about an earthy wind.
It was very earthy.
There was more
And-
to it, right?
That's all I wrote for Baz. I wrote more for mine.
Didn't she
Lena's-
say something to you, Baz, or no?
No,
Oh,
I don't
No,
know.
No, it was more just like a.
No. Oh no, she
She
said
said
something in
something to
Lena's.
me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
yes.
Lena's dream had a lot more to it. Baz's
Yeah.
was
And then-
basically just,
Sorry.
I had the dream too, kind of, except it was bad. There's like bodies full of mushrooms and fungus, a bunch of dead bodies, and Baz was dead with mushrooms sprouting all out of him. And I heard a woman's voice say, "I'm so proud of you." And so the last thing I wrote down is, "Time to have a crisis in the morning."
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So, we can just start right there.
Can I wake up like early because of my dream, so I'm freaked out, and just go to Baz's room while he's sleeping?
you're an elf.
100% you can.
Okay,
Yeah,
You
you'll be
should
asleep
wake
for
up
4
early.
hours, so.
You also
true.
don't sleep.
that's true. I forget I'm an elf. Yeah, how am I dream? Whatever. Anyway,
Dream in your
Meditation is a deep dreaming state for elves.
Okay.
generally. They're aware of what's around them, but like they do like mental visualizations a lot.
so I'm gonna go to Baz's room and sit in the dark and whisper really quietly, "Baz, I had a bad dream."
Who's speaking to me? What is this?
Baz,
That's my name, Baz.
I had a bad dream,
Who? Oh, Ocean.
but
You.
I think it
Oh.
should have been a good dream.
Oh, I'm so
Right?
sorry. What?
Like it should have been good. I like mushrooms and we were all becoming one. But it was bad.
You had a bad dream about mushrooms. I'm so sorry.
You were dead.
Oh, that's a bad
Are
dream
you
for me.
dying?
I don't believe so.
Baz, do you have mushrooms growing out of your skin?
I look down at my bird body. Any mushrooms? GM?
You're asking me? Oh, I guess
have
you
mushrooms.
could, right? No, you don't have mushrooms growing out of your
Your
body.
silence scared me.
I was having a moment. I was like, I'm just listening, and I was like, wait, that was directed at me.
I have no mushrooms growing, I don't believe. Check my tail feathers. Anything?
No.
No. Good.
But it should have been a good dream, Baz.
Was Spora in it that you...
I didn't see her, but I heard a voice. Did the voice sound like Spora had sounded like to me before?
It did, yes.
I heard her voice.
Oh, what did she tell you?
She said she was proud of me. But that felt bad, too.
Right, that is difficult, because it sounds almost like a good dream.
Yeah.
But your friends are dead in it.
No, just you.
Oh, just me? Well, this dream doesn't seem to be as bad as you made it out at first.
Well, the others weren't in it.
Sure, just me. Well, I can tell you that I'm fit as a fiddle, and no mushrooms growing out of me. Honestly, I had a dream as well.
Was it a good dream?
It didn't seem like a bad dream, at least. It was neutral. It was hard. It's fading from me now. It felt a little like Spora. I've had that dream once before, even a little bit, and I kept these mushrooms very close to me. Huh. Well, I'm not one to put much stock in dreams, but let me know if any more pop up.
You should be.
I should take more stock in dreams.
Yeah.
Why is that? Dreams are nothing. They're fairy dust.
It's how Spora communicates. Why did you think you had dreams about her?
Well, I thought my unconscious was thinking about Spora and sleeping with the mushrooms. My id was really just sort of riled up and produced a dream.
No. Spora. She likes you. But I don't know why she gave me that dream.
Well, I don't know either. But if Spora likes me, I suppose I'm not in much danger then.
You're right, because we're all going to become one, and it's okay. Spora knows how to handle the bad thing that's coming.
Ocean, it just sounds like I got a bit of a head start there. No
what do
worries.
You mean?
And becoming one.
But you were dead.
How do you think we become one through mushrooms? I thought it was over a long span of time, we all are dying and the earth takes us back.
No.
Oh. How do you think mushrooms then connect us all?
I mean, the details are foggy, hazy. She isn't really clear about it. But...
Well, maybe next time you have a dream, you ask her.
I can try. I don't want you to die. I just want us all to become one.
I appreciate your concern entirely, and can only as a friend support you in confronting Spora. Seems healthy.
Confronting?
Speak to her. Talk back. Tell her you don't want your friends to die.
I'll ask her. I don't think she wants you to die either. She likes you.
Seems like that. You can do it. Ask her some questions. Get to the bottom of this.
I can try.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna go make mushrooms for breakfast.
Thank you. It is very dark out still, and I was up late studying Swaggin. So...
Okay. You have a good nap.
I will, thank you. Nap. Yes, or whatever. Sleep, yes.
I'll leave and go cook.
I'll go back to bed.
Okay. Are you guys planning on leaving this morning?
I think so. I think that'd have been the plan.
Maybe.
I assume.
Sounds like Lena has something else up her sleeve.
I don't. I just like derailing, but I told Rachel when she started jamming that I'd be nice to her, so I'm not going to.
I mean, you can derail all you want. I will happily take it. It makes the book last longer if you derail. For me, you know.
I mean, it's up to the captain.
Yeah.
Captain Gunk.
Captain Gunk. Delicious. Yeah.
I'm assuming that you told your crew ahead of time to
Yes,
to be
this
there.
was not going to be another, hey, shore leave's canceled, fuck off.
Okay. So they all show up, and let's
Yeah.
see if I
think we
Hold
only
on.
gave him a day's notice, though, but still.
Hello.
I also paid them a lot of money.
Oh, hello. Yes, hi. Hi.
and they all board the ship.
They sounded very exasperated.
That's just Tim. Tim's always exasperated. Yeah, so do you guys have a nice breakfast? Get anything ready? Do you want to do anything before you head out?
I want to talk to, if I knew any of the crew members on the ship who had like family who also sailed, etc.
Like any of your crew, if they had family that also sailed?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do Matt's voices.
No, I wasn't expecting you to do Matt's voices. I was expecting we could do this in like a summary level and not active roleplay.
Weirdly enough, they all abandoned their family track of what their family loved to do, either be it carpenter or haberdasher or king, and to become sailors.
Wait, what?
Did you say king?
Which one of these is
one
royalty?
of them's
Yeah,
one
which
of
one
them's
is a
prince,
prince?
for sure. I don't know. One of them though.
So I think that
Gunner is. That's one of their names, right?
that is who's not the gunner.
Gunner's
not Gunner?
prince now.
Yeah, that's here. Here's what he says.
Yes, what do you be needing?
There you go.
Yeah, that one.
That's all I got.
Then I guess in the morning I would get up, quickly assemble a cheese plate, and go into town, and maybe pay Winston a quick visit, and essentially ask him if he knows somebody who has like a small fishing vessel, etc., that would essentially be willing to take an extended fishing trip, with essentially a centaur mannequin. And so I will pay off Winston and leave cash for this sailor, since Winston has seemed trustworthy enough.
Yeah, Winston definitely knows some people that own fishing boats. It's going to take some money to make a centaur mannequin.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, yeah, they should be gone like a few days. So they can get supplies, here's some cash for that. And then I'm going to hand them like, I don't know, 200 gold.
Yeah. You make really weird requests.
I sure do. But remember, I'm less dangerous than the people that we talked about. Well, that's not actually accurate. I'm less likely to cause you harm. There. Found it.
I hope the likelihood is 0 for you.
It's good to have dreams.
Winston kind of rubs his throat. Yeah, he'll get this going for you.
Virgil, as you
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, as you exit the building, you almost literally run into a cloaked figure, Baz, who darts about. Virgil, hello. What is the day?
I have no idea what calendrical system we use here, so I'm really not prepared to answer that question.
Fair enough. Fair enough. See you back on the boat, huh?
Sure thing. Let's go with Tuesday because I feel like Janine has never been in on a Tuesday.
So true.
Yeah.
And if he's gone, I'll slip in and put 10 gold on the counter for our friend and say, look, I would like you to spread a rumor that someone named Aster, a very large centaur, who's staying in the inn, has one of the greatest candies of all time that's worth 3,000 gold pieces. Can you spread that around?
Sorry, did you say candies?
Candy, yes. If you
I've
spread
met this Astor, right? Because he met him last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Winston explicitly knows to spread this rumor, essentially.
Right.
But although there weren't explicit instructions vis-a-vis Baz.
Right. So now you also want me to... You also... I mean, I already have other instructions for him. You also want me to say there's candy.
Who else gave you instructions for
He
Aster?
very clearly said handy. I'm sorry. He said handy. With 3,000 gold. The damn good handy.
Candy.
No, he was trying to, but that is not what he said.
Not
So Winston's just gonna say,
Winston, no, candy.
You know, like a bottleneck.
Okay.
You know, you got a bottleneck, right?
you want to offer a bottleneck for 3,000 gold?
Not a handy, I mean a candy. Has a piece of candy, the greatest in the world, worth 3,000 gold pieces. Aster has it.
I have a question.
Oh, God. Yes.
Who's this rumor for other than children? Because now I'm concerned.
It's mostly for children. If you could spread this rumor among the children of the town, that's what the gold here is for.
And he's just going to push the gold back to you?
Yes, absolutely. He is a man of honor and integrity.
There is no ill intent here, and I'll shove it back.
I really don't believe you.
Listen, Aster is on the up and up. I talked to him last night.
I believe that.
He's here to look out for any children that match the description I gave him, and if they come to him looking for this candy, he'll be able to find them.
And do what with them exactly, Baz?
Well, not. Gunk's not here.
I know. This isn't Gunk's voice. This is Baz. This is Monty's voice.
This is Monty wondering why you're trying to lure children.
Why do you want to lure children with candy?
I'm just really confused as to why Baz, who was like, no, I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to, scare him, give him a lesson, is like, good. What I want to do is lure them to the really sketchy looking centaur who was really ominous and menacing. That's the ticket.
There's nothing bad in the word lure. That's very common. You lure people to you all the time.
So I generally only trade in rumors that feel safe to me. This one doesn't feel safe, Baz. You seem like a nice enough fellow, but I'm a little bit nervous. I've heard some rumors myself about you and children, and I think let's just not do business this way.
I understand. Perfectly acceptable. You have your ethics. I understand.
You don't.
You did, however, say that someone else was asking you to do something with Aster. Who is that? Who's that?
To Aster, I spoke to... You came in disguised as Aster, right?
No.
Me?
No.
No, not you.
Virgil.
No, Virgil went in disguise to the inn as Aster.
Yes,
Virgil told
talked to Winston and said, look, I want you to spread... But technically what I asked for was if other people came asking about Virgil, mention that there was another centaur in town named Aster who was also asking about Virgil.
I was told that if anybody was asking for a centaur to tell them about him staying here.
Who told you to do that?
Make a persuasion check, and he'll decide if he actually wants to tell you.
I'll give him back the gold too.
He won't
doesn't have
take
to
it.
do.
He's not that kind of guy.
Gold is dirty. No.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
17.
God damn it.
Oh
Damn
yeah.
it.
It was your companion, Virgil. I assumed you knew about it. You all seem to be tightly knit. Sometimes a
Yes.
little too tightly knit.
Sure. Thank you so much. How much is this toothpick? 10 gold? There you go. See ya.
And he's
I'll walk
just
out.
gonna look at. He's like, "Be careful, cause that toothpick." Okay.
Oh shit! Did I pick up a magical toothpick?
No, but you put it in your mouth, and it's like
Did.
coated in like spicy pepper. It's just like
Oh,
It's-
a
yeah.
hot toothpick. I come back to the boat coughing a bit.
Are you done? We ready to go?
All settled. Business in
Right.
town, right, Virgil? All settled on our business?
Yes.
Excellent.
Virgil has a second cheese plate.
nice.
You know that brie makes you a bit gassy, right?
Seems like a problem for
I'm not complaining. Everyone has their bodily functions. I'm just saying, be careful.
I made you. Are you at the boat? Back? Are you back at the boat? I stopped
I think
listening
all
for a
of
little
us.
bit there. Okay.
Yeah.
I made you all mushrooms for breakfast. Don't die.
From the mushrooms?
No.
It sounded like you poisoned the mushrooms.
It
It sounded like you
does
really
sound
weren't
like...
sure about what mushrooms you used for the breakfast. So it was like, here, I made breakfast. Don't die.
No, I won't
Yeah.
poison you. I don't want you to die.
Fair enough. I'll have a spoonful. Mmm.
Does Baz die?
Yeah. So, Andy, it's time to roll a new character. Baz is dead.
I'm Jeremiah.
How sad would that be? Like, Baz is like the one who always humors Ocean and is super nice to her, and then she accidentally kills him.
Yeah.
That's
You
how
don't know
this
the
is
difference
gonna
between
end.
mushrooms, so I mean, just these poisonous mushrooms.
And no.
Oh, I know the difference now, though, because Gunn got me that book secretly.
Yeah,
That's true. Okay, Baz doesn't die then.
I feel like Virgil looks this. Does
Jeez,
this
that was
count
close.
as failure in my contract? It wasn't an external threat.
Right. It was more internal. Yeah. So, gosh, now I keep track of things so well, guys. It was like 2 days travel to the lizard folk lair, right?
It was like a day to the lizard folk, so we thought it was going to be a 2 day to the
A day.
Sahuagin
Okay.
Fortress, which was actually also very close to where we dropped off 999 teeth.
Right. So yeah. So did you start out on your journey? It's
Excellent.
going to be 2 days. Did you want to do anything? You don't have to. You could just say, yeah, we fucking sail for 2 days, but I will give you this. I keep moving my hands. This opportunity to do things on the sea.
We should talk to the crew and see if the crew has new voice lines.
I mean, don't push your luck, but sure.
I'd like to talk to Dunlum at some point.
See if Dunlum has new voice lines.
Maybe he does.
Joel?
Dunlum?
I'm too busy. Come back later.
Yard tilt hard
What
to
are you
starboard.
busy with? When you have a moment, and I bring a flagon of ale with me. When you have a moment, I wouldn't mind sharing some ale. And well, are you the type of religious folk that tend to give advice?
It depends. How about I have that ale first?
Please. And I got the good stuff.
Hank grabs
Whatever-
it, doesn't drink it yet. Kind of
Yeah.
thinks to himself. Depends on the sort of advice. Many people come to me just because of my age, thinking I have all the wisdom in the world. Kind of rolls his eyes.
You certainly are quite wise, I've noticed on our travels. And I have a bit of a conundrum. I wouldn't mind speaking with you slightly confidentially, if you don't mind. Right. Well, and I'll take my flagon and like a bird. Well, you see...
Sorry, what was that?
well, you see...
Like what?
Like a bird does.
Like a
what?
bird.
I'm sorry, I
Like a
missed
bird.
it. Could you show me again?
Real quick, just one more time.
Put it
Okay,
down
so we've
there.
got the bottleneck, and we've got drink like a bird. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Go.
Got it.
How dare you sully this? So I have a bit of a conundrum. I seem to have discovered Virgil doing something a bit shady. I'm not sure what to make of it. See, Virgil made it very clear that he didn't exactly know of Aster, the centaur that was in town, or at least he wasn't related to him. But he was he seems to be asking the shop owner Winston to at least pass some information. It was a little foggy, but something to do with Aster, it seems. And I'm not exactly sure if I should confront Virgil and just straight up ask him about this, or if maybe it's none of my business at all, and Virgil seems to have a lot of secrets. I don't know.
Adam kind of takes a swig of ale. I feel like in talking to me, you've solved your own problem, because your first inclination is probably right. I mean, why wouldn't you talk to Virgil? Unless you felt you were in danger or something.
Well, I'm a little worried Virgil and I aren't actually friends, that I pay him to be around. I don't know.
Though to be fair, I don't think you've paid Virgil in a while. I think we've well exceeded the contract.
Fair enough.
I mean, if Virgil's putting a bounty out for your head, I mean, sounds like something he would do.
Also true.
But in all seriousness, Virgil has been the least shady centaur I've met.
A little
The
racist.
two centaurs.
I like that. A little racist.
It's a nice.
Yeah, right.
to
Monty's
say.
right. He's only met two, so.
We didn't even meet the other one. We just perfed on him.
You don't have Dunham's backstory.
That's fair.
Could have known loads of centaurs.
He
That's
knows
fair.
a lot of really shitty centaurs.
Apparently.
He knows a lot of them, but it's still not a high bar.
Dunnan, I'm sure they're just shitty people who happen to be centaurs. That's not labels.
Yes.
Um,
Point being, I don't personally see any harm with going to Virgil.
Thank you. I will think more on that, but I take your wisdom very seriously. I appreciate it. I'll take my flagon and I need to study a bit more. I have another spell I'm trying to get down. It's a doozy too. So
Sure it is.
good day.
Are you able to use a straw by any chance?
It's hard.
It's a little bit disturbing to watch. I mean,
The beak doesn't quite make a seal around the straw. It's difficult. Yeah.
I'm just picturing him drinking like a Fortnite potion, just like,
All over him.
there, I got some of it.
Oh, that's it.
Good times. Anybody else on your first day? As you
I'm
sail
gonna
along?
talk to one of the crew people.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm just gonna walk up to the first one I see and say, "Hi,
Okay, who are you gonna talk to?
Hi.
Hi.
Talk to
Would you like
Cooter.
a mushroom?
Yeah, hey, just what?
Would you like a mushroom?
Yeah, hey, just what?
Would you like a mushroom?
Yeah, hey, just what?
Oh,
Would
God.
you like a mushroom?
Belina, this could literally go on forever.
Virgil's just gonna like trot over, look at this exchange, and go, "All right, just give me the mushroom, thank you," and just sort of place it on his shoulder, like.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go talk to the next crew member I see.
That's his response to the mushroom on there. Oh, the next one you see? Okay.
Hello.
It's Merman.
Hi. Would you like a
What?
mushroom?
What?
Would you like a mushroom?
What?
Would you like a mushroom?
I'm starting to think there's something really wrong with our crew.
Someone hoist the mainsail.
He's distracted.
I don't know
The
how to
main
do
thing.
that, but I can give you a mushroom.
No, very busy right now. Please come back later.
Oh, okay.
Thank God we broke the loop.
I feel like I'm playing a thing where I'm like, must find right combination of keys.
You're doing a visual novel, but backwards.
I'll stop now.
I mean, I could keep going, Lena.
For all of the crew.
I sure fucking could. Matt did record hello and what for me for every crew member now, because I felt like that's what I was missing.
Is that what you were missing? Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, we probably could have had a response to mushroom offering.
I still do have the response from when you brought the crocodile on board. That's one of my favorite ones that I made Matt record while we were playing. I was like, Matt, go record this now. Oh, wait, you're on the open sea now. I can give you ocean sounds.
Ooh,
Maybe.
thank you.
I'm Ocean.
This
Can you
sounds
hear
of
the ocean sounds?
going.
That's what we've
I
been
can't
doing.
hear
It was
ocean
hi, would you
sounds.
like a mushroom?
Right.
Would you like a
Yeah.
mushroom? Would you like a mushroom?
Oh, hey,
I can
that's a
hear it.
loud ocean. It's gonna make me have to pee.
Love it.
There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. Anything else on your first day? All right. Then you have a fairly calm first day where you have lovely conversations with the crew. You really feel like you get to know them. You know, just learn all about Cooter and how he talks, and you learn about Merman and his husband back home, and just all the things. And then you go to sleep. And then you wake up. And this is the day that you're going to arrive at the Sahuagin fortress.
So, just to go back over it while you're still, near that page in the book, I'm trying to recall. Always stream host, so he doesn't take them. They wanted 4 things from us. How many? Like, the number of the forces in the fortress.
The force, locations in the fortress,
Like traps.
significant defenses,
Significant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's right. So key locations, and then
and timeline for attack.
right when
Yes,
they were
it
going
was-
to attack.
Yeah.
Determine the strength of the Sahuagin force. How many warriors, lieutenants, and other battle-ready troops are present? Locate important areas within the fortress. Where are the warriors barracked, the officers quartered, and the leaders housed? Discover any significant defensive measures, traps, areas readied specifically for defense, and other dangers the attack force must avoid or overcome. And discover how advanced the Sahuagin preparations are and when they might mount their first attack.
So I feel like at this point, Virgil would like go to Gunk, be like, "All right, so are we it's a fortress that's sticking out of the water. I'm not sure that stealth is really a thing. It's a fortress sticking out of the water. I guess we could get the ship to anchor some distance away, move in on the dinghies, but what's the plan here?
Great question. I mean, I kind of thought a couple of us sneakier ones, like me, maybe. Can't think of anyone else.
I was like, that's you?
That's me. Maybe scout ahead a little. Then you guys could maybe follow after. I don't really know. I've never scouted a fortress before.
So can I.
I think everyone can, right?
I can make it so that everyone can. Yes.
I can hold my breath for an hour. Just close enough.
Still different.
We also wondered if we might disguise ourselves, perhaps as Sahuagin. I've been learning the language, and I can alter my appearance to look like that, or even someone the Sahuagin may find as an ally. Who might the Sahuagin be in allyship with?
Yeah. What were the Cola? The other ones. One of them. One of the fish people. They were in allies with, right?
The Lokatha?
I thought the Lokatha were not.
They're friends, I thought.
Yeah.
Of ours.
Yeah.
Of ours.
Yeah.
Of yours.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think the Sahuagin had any allies, did they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm sure they did, because there were two fish people. There was the good ones that we liked.
The Lokatha,
and then there were like really violent ones.
The Sahuagin.
Like the cola.
Right. There was one that didn't want our friendship.
But I don't think it was that they were bad. It was that there was one group that had like a blood feud with the sea elves or
exactly. And
something
we had to
else.
Choose.
And they weren't going to help anyone. They were just like, nope, we're sitting it out. They're evil and we hate them. Fuck off, everybody.
Cool. Never mind.
Many of us might be able to disguise or alter ourselves to look like Sahuagin.
Yeah. I mean,
Just the two of us?
I'd be 3 feet tall, but yeah.
Sure.
I can be a little one, kid one. I guess.
I wonder if we have the sort of prisoner play where we bring 3 prisoners to them in order to snoop around a bit.
Don't they eat their prisoners?
Do they?
No, specifically,
babies.
Well, certainly. That also may be just we don't exactly know what we're dealing with. I don't think, but certainly not prisoners. There's been some rumor that at least one prisoner may still be alive.
That's an oddly specific rumor. Just gonna say.
When did you hear anything about prisoners?
I heard it from the lizard folk queen.
Oh. Okay.
No follow-up. I love it. Thank you. So perhaps that would work, and it would get us toward the cells to see if there are any prisoners that we might be able to free.
But
be
we
on our side.
Also need to gain intel on sort of the general state of the fortress, and that might make that harder because then some of us are certainly going to be very concentrated in an area and potentially needing to kill a lot of Sahuagin to get out, and it could be harder for, say, those of us who are even free to get info.
Very true. Then perhaps me and Gunk go in alone and see what we can find.
Remind me
Try
what
to keep
happens
low
when you get
profiles. Right. I doubt their own home will be as booby-trapped as that.
As the home of those cultists?
Supposedly, yes. Yeah, it's true.
You guys could scout the outside, get a lay of the land that way. Maybe down. You can all breathe underwater, right? So
this one can hold his breath for an hour. He's very clear about that.
I can make it so he can breathe underwater for a very long time. if you need such a thing.
I can make it so we can all walk on the water, but that seems painfully obvious going up to a fortress while walking to it.
Maybe they would think we were gods.
Okay, so
Well, that's weird.
plan is we're gonna split the party. The 2 squishy ones are gonna walk in the front door,
I
then the 3 tanks are gonna sink down below and scout the outside. This sounds like a great idea, guys.
So
That sounds like a horrible plan.
I'm going to say I'm at least reasonably stealthy. I could go with you.
And how are you gonna cover that big old horse haunch, eh? What are you gonna do about that?
The kinds of stealth checks that I often specialize in are just the... Does it count as being seen if no one's alive afterwards?
Wait, what are we doing here?
Virgil slaps the list on the table. Number of forces, timeline to attack, important locations to strike at, important defenses.
Oh, so why don't we just ask them?
Yep.
I mean, if we could actually draw a couple of them out, we could just sort of hit them until they tell us things.
I mean, yeah, torture? Sure, let's do that.
You can just give them a hug repeatedly.
He's not so enthusiastic about it.
I don't really want to do that.
Yes, Gunk,
We
I
maybe
don't-
have that as backup. I'm not all that comfortable with that.
I'm sure that we could be more successful than
I mean,
just simply
we
torturing
could
someone for
also
information.
try to move in as a group with stealth as the goal. Try to get in, see what we can see, and then grab whoever we can to take back with us. It's sort of like a little to-go lunchbox of information. We give them to
And
the
then
council.
just
Popish the
threaten
racist
them
seems
and
like
make
he'd be
them
down for some
think-
torture.
We could just threaten them and make them think we're going to torture them, but not actually torture them.
I mean, we
The
could also
logical torture.
we could also just, kill one of them in front of the others and then see who starts talking.
I think that's actual torture.
It's more murder and a threat. I was never really the one who handled the torture. It was more the murder. So...
But we're not actually going to torture, so it's okay that you don't know how to torture.
Oh, sure. That's why I'm saying, though, but
Good.
maybe we just go with the, look, we've got 3 of you. We need answers to the following 4 questions. Who'd like to volunteer? Nobody? Okay, we have 2 of you. We need answers to the following 4 questions. Repeat until we are at 0, then acquire some more.
What if they don't even actually want to be doing these things? What if they've just been conscripted into the war effort against their will?
Excellent question.
Possible. That doesn't absolve them entirely of following horrible orders, but
Well,
you're
what,
right.
What
there
have they
is.
done so far that's horrible?
I think they've attacked several.
Including your people, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, sea folk
Oh,
people as well as lizard folk, and are a menace to anyone sailing on these waters.
And they're gonna.
And they're
attack
going to kill a
Saltmarsh.
lot more.
So, I still reckon maybe splitting up and half the party going down and checking out underneath, and
Doors almost
me and
killed him.
Baz sneaking.
Doors almost
Wait.
killed him.
I'll be with him. I'll protect
Exactly.
the big bird man.
So
It's
when he gets
fine.
knocked out because the door has a catapult behind it, you're going to drag him away?
We have some pretty good
we
healing
bought some healing
potions.
potions, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be
It's
fine.
fine.
As you are sailing along,
Oh, son of a
Uh,
bitch.
Uh-oh.
you're okay.
Are
You just see, you get to the point of where you were told the fortress is coming up. You see a route cropping? Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
route cropping.
Cropping.
A
Uh-oh.
rock outcropping thrusts up from the sea to form an island here, just offshore. It reckons to be 500 feet in diameter and is separated from the shoreline by a span of about 200 feet. The island is bare of vegetation other than mosses, lichens, seaweed, and the occasional clump of coarse grass. No wildlife appears present, but for a few clouds of insects and small mollusks. In stark contrast to other sites along the coast, no seabirds can be seen near the island. As reported by the scouts, a long stone causeway leads southward from the marshy coastline, crossing the entire span just above the waterline. By looking south from the coast, you can see that it ends at a ledge with a set of large stone doors just beyond.
What is north on this map?
That's a good,
I'm like,
I'm not on the same page because I loaded the other page. So
I'm suddenly confused. I'm like, wait, which direction are we approaching?
Isn't there a compass?
We're
All the other
approaching from the
maps have
south,
fucking
right?
compasses.
Yeah. From Saltmarsh.
I've got none compass.
Really,
None.
this one coast map
I
doesn't
think
have
all of the
compass.
maps are just north is top.
Except for the city map.
Except for
With the city map, yeah. I think I agree with Gunk that perhaps our approach is two-pronged. We will be disguised. There's a relative safety in this.
And
Worst
if
case
something goes
scenario.
wrong, if something goes wrong, we'll grab someone and bring them back here. It's fine.
We
Preferably
stay fairly two.
Two? Well, I don't think neither is a particularly strong. We're probably gonna have to go halves in one. So
Well,
You have a bag of
actually,
holding. Just pop them in there.
They'll suffocate.
That takes a surprisingly
10
long
minutes.
time.
we have to fit them in there, and generally, I don't. How big are Sohwagen? Can they fit if we shove them into a bag of holding?
I mean, they'll die.
I think they're medium creatures.
You can't
it'll
breathe in
take
a bag
little-
of holding.
It takes a really long time to like die of suffocation in D&D. Really long.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes in failed con checks before you even start taking damage, and it's slowly ticking damage.
It works.
No, I agree. And yet, yeah, they're medium humanoid. Okay,
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
you
say
could
that's what I was
get-
looking at.
You
Medium.
could look
That'd be
for the
big.
children.
Oh
Pop 'em
God!
no.
It's getting darker and darker, Virgil. No, not gonna.
No.
Look,
torture
I've got a
children
limited
for-
tool set with which to work here.
Absolutely not. Yeah, let's just fucking go. I'm excited.
We can do this.
Yeah, we're fine. We got backup
Hey, but
characters.
remember, don't die.
Oh, you okay? Sorry, my dog just had a very violent sneeze right behind me.
Aw.
She's fine.
You can only see one entrance through the double doors.
Correct. I think that's where me and Gunk might head. The rest of you can be underwater, maybe searching around for another entrance.
Yeah.
I ritually begin to cast water breathing on all of us and 5 of the crew members.
Only 5 crew members,
Are there only?
right? Because there's Cooter, Merman.
Cooter,
Godwin.
Merman, definitely. I leave out Godwin and I do it for Kappa instead. No, I do it for Ms. Ark. Shit. Godwin is not able to breathe underwater.
You could
Ms.
turn
Ark
your
can.
familiar into a fucking fish, but no.
I shall
Like
not.
an hour.
For what?
And Tim. Don't forget Tim.
Oh, exclude
okay.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim's a bit. I can do Tim though. That's fine.
And Gerhard.
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 Gerhard's
definitely
such a-
Gerhard.
Gerhard's wonderful.
Yes.
They
can all breathe underwater as well as us for 24 hours. If
As a
I complete
reminder,
the ritual.
I do not need that cast on me.
Totally fine.
because of your Mariner's armor? Does Mariner's
It's-
armor let you...
No, because I'm a beast
Oh,
barbarian.
no, it's something else.
Yeah.
No longer spider climb.
Oh.
Now breathe underwater.
Yeah, you can make yourself.
Virgil has gills.
Gotcha. Okay, so then now I guess Godwin can breathe underwater. Baz.
Well, I didn't say that. I'd rather still cast it on just in case something happens and we need a little bit of backup with the water breathing thing.
What
Sorry,
is Ms. Ark
Goblin.
right now?
She, I believe, is a bird still.
Sorry, I'm fucking with Roll20 stuff, so it's all... Everything just kind of slows for me every time I do anything.
All good. Bird.
What did you say she was?
Bird.
She'll be able to move underwater if she's
I was like, she won't be
bird.
able to move underwater, and you can pocket dimension
Doesn't
the
need to.
familiar.
Right. Still, Godwin.
It's the
no Godwin. It's
the
backup
reverse
for all of
problem
us.
of
Not a big...
Finch.
Okay.
Okay,
That's what I do.
So,
Yeah, that's virtual.
Baz and Gunk are going to go to the double doors,
Believe so.
while
As so wagon.
Virgil and Ocean and Dunlum, Jesus, are gonna do what?
I thought the council had suggested to us that they thought that there might be parts of the structure that were underwater. So I think we were going to sort of check below the water line.
Yeah.
As team can breathe underwater / can hold breath for an hour.
Gunk, how long can you look like Sohagen?
An hour?
Only one casting of that?
No, I can cast it up to 4 times in one
Same.
day.
Okay.
That also means that I cannot cast anything else, like can't jump real good like I like to do sometimes, or
Cool.
like make vines come out of my arrows. But yeah, so an hour at first, so we'll see how we go.
Cool. Excellent.
Okay, let's do Baz and Gunk first.
God.
We're gonna die, Andy.
We're gonna die. This is what Baz would totally want to do here, though.
This is also exactly what Gunk was doing, and we're so stupid.
If only they
You
had better
guys should be able to
players.
see Baz and Gunk there, right?
Yes. I don't have
Yeah.
control of Ms. Ark, but I see Ms. Ark. There we
Oh,
go.
Make a tiny Miss Ark.
I can control
map.
this one.
Well, here, I'll fuck. God, Galway was right. Fuck really is my verbal pause.
Your vocalized pause is fuck.
Yeah, no, you said it earlier today, and I was just like, oh, geez, you're right. It's true. Fuck is my vocalized pause.
And real quick, before
Not
we
when
get
I'm
too
working.
far into it, we did buy healing potions, but I don't have any listed on me yet. Did someone give me
I don't know if you were given any, so yeah, you can figure out whoever bought Virgil.
I thought I did,
Dunham,
and
think,
if
got them.
not,
You bought one for me, I think,
there you
but
go.
I don't. No,
yeah.
So, was it the superior?
Yes, I have listed here. I have a superior, a normal, and I think I used that one swampy potion earlier.
Olive handed.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Olive handed
It's right
Gunk
here.
2 normal potions of healing.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, so Dunlum would have handed over the superior healing.
I got 3 normal ones. That's fine.
I super can't like bring up the things to controlled by. Ha ha. I'm gonna make it controlled by all players because I don't give a fuck. So there you go.
Okay.
Oh, can you guys control your own tokens?
Yeah.
Because I gave new tokens because I adjusted all the light shit. Okay, so I will read. You stand. Oh, so first of all, I'm not gonna go through. You take a fucking little boat or you swim or whatever to get to the causeway, and then you go around it and walk across it. You're fine.
Very
You're
much.
gonna be
so.
like
Yeah,
my
we fly or
dad or
swim.
something.
Yeah.
You sorry.
What?
So I'm like 3
thought you were
foot tall.
Me. I was like,
No.
Yes, no, you're
Facts.
my child. Yes, definitely my child.
Okay.
And we're Sawagan from another nation that is looking to maybe ally themselves with this Sawagan. I think that's the best play.
Sure. Well, I
I
can't
didn't tell
speak-
my friends this, just you. So
I can't speak Sawagan, so I'm
I'll
just
do all the
gonna
talking.
be sort of here,
A very young
being
child.
cute.
very young. I'm teaching you the ropes of diplomacy.
Yeah, I can't talk yet. I'm so little. Wah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Perfect.
You stand on a rock ledge about 30 feet wide. Ahead, set into the vertical rock surface, is a pair of large stone doors, each 10 feet high and 5 feet wide. The surface of the doors is featureless, with no visible handles except for the rectangular aperture 6 inches wide by 4 inches high, cut in the center of a left-handed door, about 6 feet above ground level. A flat metal plate covers this aperture from the inside.
I step up to the door and give a knock. On the aperture if I need.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, so many things to read. Fuck. You know that, like, they don't actually expect you to just talk to these people, right? So,
No,
like,
really?
none of this is in any way like,
How?
There's a character later on called Elmo the Emaciated, so that's fun.
My dog. Everybody look at my dog.
Hey,
dog.
Yeah.
Showing
My
everyone
dog is
her beautiful butt.
Dog butt.
Cool.
Dog butt.
Click.
Sorry, I was just distracted by chat because what?
I think Monty was giving you more time.
Yeah, this was exactly
ended
what
up
I was trying.
distracting.
My brain was like, what a dog? Let me see. I didn't use it at all for this. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so
yes,
you
her
knock,
name is Amelia. She's so
and
pretty.
you hear in Sawagan say, who goes there?
Do I know of a Sworgan name decently from my studies?
Gimme. I just like
course.
making you check. Gimme an intelligence check.
Of course.
So on the boat, I will say Virgil looks at Dunlum and Ocean. So when they don't come back, who's in charge of the boat?
That was almost a crit fail.
Almost a crit fail.
Said
15 though
Dunlum is in
instead.
charge. Anytime Gunk's not on the boat, Dunlum is the captain for sure.
Second mate. First mate.
I will say
Wait.
yes. You can come up with a name, and I'll say that it's a Sawagan name.
My name is Glubber, and this is my.
You hear a
young-
stifled chuckle behind the door.
Okay. And this is my child, Glibber. We call him Goo for short.
We don't allow children here. Graham.
No, we shan't scram, good sir. I am from a Sawagan nation well to the north. And I have information that will be of use to you. Perhaps even many, many soldiers. Please allow me and Goo to parley.
Roll me a deception check.
Whoops. Forgot I had to do this.
Wait. What's Baz's charisma as he's doing the talking? Shit.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That's a dexterity save?
That is a dexterity save.
Why is...
What's
oh,
your
shit.
charisma? I mean, I'll keep
wait.
the
Are you
roll. That's
expecting
fine.
a
Just tell me the number.
Charisma's 0, so a 17 instead.
17.
A 17.
And I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna say there's no Sawagan tribes to the north. Stop lying to us and get out of here before we kill you.
Lying. We are very clearly Swagan, and I've never met you before. I have to be from a different tribe.
Yeah, you have to be, and we'll fucking kill you.
I'd like to see you try. If we best you in, if
and
the
he
two
opens
of
up
us,
the doors.
if the two of us best you in combat, we deserve parley.
A
It is the
child and
Swagan
some
way.
random Sawagan I've never seen before? Yeah, let's do it. And he opens the door.
Let's do it.
And I'm
Fucking
just going to
do it.
move you in so you can see.
Hey, Baz.
Is that okay?
Hey, we got in. That's great. Hi, fellas. What's going on?
They don't understand you at all, and they look very
My
concerned.
child speaks nonsense. It's
But I look
YouTube.
so fucking cute. And I got the biggest, cutest Sawagan
you
baby
see-
eyes.
6 Sawagan, 2 Sawagan Coral Smashers, and a Sawagan Champion. And the Sawagan Champion says, all right, let's get down to fucking combat.
Us two
And,
versus you? Are you sure that's fair? Why not get a friend?
You really think the 2 of you could best me?
What's going on?
Pick my Sawagan neck and spread my gills out a bit. Easily.
You hear
Follow
the
his
sound of
lead.
feathers. Doing a little kid like,
Yeah, because I think it's like some sort of like cultural thing. Like, okay, yeah, we'll say hello. Yeah.
I'm gonna say roll a persuasion check. Baz, you can have advantage because of your copycat child.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so if I kill you, you die and we get to laugh over your dead bodies.
That's
it's
how
just, I'm not
Sawagan
gonna
kill
fight
people.
a child, so it's just gonna be me and you.
Are you scared of the child?
Excuse me?
Let me tell you something. In our tribe, even the children can be.
Your tribe that doesn't exist.
I think we'll prove our mettle soon enough.
So you want to fight me? The both of you want me to fight a child?
Give us your strongest champion. We'll prove that our tribe is worthy of at least talking to.
Yeah, I am the strongest champion, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
you are? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I like that.
Whatever works.
I like that, like, the little Sawagan, like, child's like, yeah. What? I mean,
It's going really well.
What?
Right. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kill you
Okay.
with my hands. And
With a
then
weapon, hopefully.
yeah,
Jesus
no, I'll
Christ.
do almost the killing blow, and then I'm gonna kill you with my hands because you're a weak piece of shit.
Oh, I see.
And then I'm gonna knock out your child. I'm gonna take him and they're gonna be a slave in our camp. Sound good?
That sounds great.
Fantastic.
And Baz
so-
wondered
and
why
if I-
Winston didn't want Baz's money. Sounds great.
And so if let's just say on the
Also,
the possibility that I
while we're-
die, that you kill me, what do you expect my friends here to do to you?
we're not going to just kill you. We're going to humiliate you, first of all. Secondly, once we do this,
Yeah. mhm.
once my child and I do this, we will have proven the fighting strength of our friends and us. You must then talk to us, because we here, you're planning something big and need all the help you can get.
Give me another persuasion check with advantage.
How's it going? They seem like they really like this.
17. He says, okay, I fight you and your child, and then you die, slaves. On the off chance that you kill me, which you can't and you won't, then they'll bring you in and see if somebody will listen to you. No guarantees. I'm not in charge.
No guarantees, sure. But at least
And
we get through the
then-
doors.
This
Okay,
is going
and
to
then
take me a minute.
That's fine. I bend over to Gunk.
You talk while I'm doing this. I have to
Totally
move
good.
all of the pieces, and everything is there's a lot on this
All
map.
good.
So you talk, and I'm going to do this.
You do you. I pull Gunk aside. Okay, Gunk, so here's what's happening. I've said that we can take this one. And if we kill him, we get probably at least further into this place.
Uh-huh.
You brought your bow, right?
Yeah, of course I got my fucking bow.
Okay, good.
The problem is, of course, that you and me, we're not so good at taking the hits. And this is a big beef boy, so I'm a little worried that
Beefy for beefy.
beefy for non-beefies for you and me. So I'm a little concerned about that. I'm sure you
That's-
understand. How about
Beefy
you
beefy.
fight this guy, and I sneak away, and you just sort of serve as like a distraction? That could work.
Right? I don't see how that makes it easier to defeat him.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna defeat him. I just think you can maybe buy me some time before you die, and then I'll sneak in and try and like map the place out a little bit. Maybe.
Gunk, surely you don't
Dad?
think that's a good idea.
Dad? Yeah?
Listen, you can bounce around a little bit. I have a few things I can do that could probably end this quickly.
Okay, sure. I mean, you know what I do. I shoot, and that's it. So, sure,
Exactly.
you take the lead, and if
And he's
things
just
go
going to yell,
sour,
"Let's
get outta here."
fight!"
Okay.
And it's initiative time.
Oh shit.
Good luck, Dad. Love ya.
Fucking bye.
Rachel, I would.
He rolled a crit fail for his initiative, so.
Sounds great.
Beefy for
I
not
would-
I
beefy.
always roll so bad on initiative. I rolled a 3.
Rachel, this is pretty standard
Yes.
for Baz. To if he's going into danger, you cast mage armor already. Is that cool?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
it lasts 8 hours. I would have cast it way before coming near this place. Okay, cool.
I will allow it.
Cool.
Give me
Oops,
a
shit.
physical description of this beefy boy, please.
Beefy for beefy boy.
He's a beefy boy. Wait, do these actually give you descriptions in the thing, or should I just fucking describe him?
Is he a large?
I think you rolled an 8,
Creature?
Baz, I'm afraid.
I don't believe he is.
I had to click on my character.
Oh.
Cool.
No, he's still a medium humanoid.
Oh, good.
Okay, cool.
I mean, we can take the 8.
Does-
That's fine, but
Hey, Baz, you got a way to make him maybe a little bit weaker? You know, like physically, I mean? Because if you can do that, I can pin him down with the vines. Maybe. Make things a
true.
bit easier.
Yeah.
Isn't the disguise concentration just like the vines?
Nope.
Oh,
No, it's not. Yeah. Luckily.
Not.
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
As we were
Checked that already.
talking,
It's not.
if I could have
You
adjusted.
gonna
his-
roll one for Ms. Ark as well? Sorry.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah. I would have adjusted his density, if that's cool.
I'm not gonna give you that many things to do. You can do that on your turn.
Fair enough. He did surprise us with a jump, so I couldn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
we were still talking.
So
yeah.
I'm definitely not going to do that. But also Ms. Ark, Bird.
Oh my
You
God.
do go before me, though, so. I mean,
Oh, I don't. This character sheet is not actually a bird. This gives a quick.
Listen, I did my best.
It's all good.
There's so many things to do.
We'll just give whatever that is. A 15.
15. Okay, let me put it in. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Ms. Ark is, oh my God, roll 20. You're just a choo-choo train that's barely surviving. Please? Please? Please. Please. Baz, you go first.
All right, so if he just shouts at us, but he's still a little bit away from us, I'm gonna go ahead and
please
make him weak.
I have nothing. All I can.
You got this. No, you're gonna murder him. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Scorching Ray at 4th level though. So
What
I
do
have
it's a 25 to hit.
a 25 to
what
hit
it
is the first one. Yes,
That definitely
So
hits.
I'll get 5 total. So 4 fire damage on that.
4 fire damage.
Then 18 to hit.
18 hits.
6 fire damage.
So that's 10 so far.
Oh, 9.
9 does not hit.
Why are you rolling
7.
to hit every time? Like if you
Because
upcast
each
something-
ray has its own attack.
Oh, like
17 hits.
well,
8 fire damage. And
So
my
it's
last
18.
one, 10.
So 7, right?
Yes.
So 25 damage. 25 fire damage.
Does a 10 hit?
There's a 10 hit though.
Oh, it doesn't. No, fuck you.
Then-
Not
Okay,
you.
okay.
I was like, wait, he
like,
has no armor.
damn.
Thank you.
They
I-
might make it. Oh, no.
So you did 18 total fire damage to him.
Cool.
He just growls.
So does that make him weaker, or was that the
no,
plan?
no.
Like I asked? No.
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Great.
He's now just gently seared, like an
And then
obvious-
Rachel,
Cool.
is he in a square over here? Over here?
Oh, because they kind of put him in the middle. Huh?
Yeah, it'll just determine a
Okay.
little bit of what I do.
Yeah, here. I'll just put him there.
Cool.
Do you have another thing to do?
So nope, I'm just moving. So I'll move
okay.
here, and that's
All
all for
right.
Baz.
And Ms. Ark.
All right, Ms. Ark is going to move here, and will attempt to. Ms. Ark is going to hold her action to help when Gunk attacks.
Okay.
I will get advantage on the shot.
Yes,
the attack.
that's what the help action does.
Can
It's
I
just on
choose
one of them.
Which shot? Because I get 3 my first round. Can I choose which shot she?
next attack.
It's just the first one.
I think it's just the first attack.
Yeah.
Because the second one.
And I wouldn't have known to hold it for a specific attack.
Yeah.
Also, is these people fish? Technically.
No, they're
Technically,
humanoids.
Are there any fish anywhere in the room? Perhaps technical fish.
There are
Fuck.
no technical fish.
I want to use my cool fish trident. Cool. I will bump.
Someday.
Use fucking what is the thing that I have that I can use? Favorite foe. So I'm gonna hit him real quick, hopefully. So I have advantage on there.
Yeah. First one, at least.
That's an 11.
Oh!
11 does not hit.
Okay, cool. Second shot. He's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Oh, no.
15.
15 does not hit.
Fuck. He did
So-
before.
All
didn't
3
he?
shots missed.
So I like how we had this plan
And-
and we got
No,
the
I
people
didn't.
backwards. If it was just going to be fuck you, let's fight to see if we get to talk, any one of the people who aren't here would probably have been the better choice.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna say, ha! Silly child, can't fight, just like I said. Did you want to do anything else on your turn?
Child. Tricks are for
Like, too
kids.
much, though.
Gunk doesn't know what he said because Gunk doesn't speak fucking Slovakian.
I say that to Gunk, and Gunk's like, "Fuck, what?"
Done? Or are you gonna move?
Gunk just
How
books it back
close-
down the causeway.
How close are we to the ocean? Real quick.
Oh, it's, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet outside the door.
25
You're right there.
feet.
Yeah, it's pretty close outside the door.
How
Do I see any sharks circling around in the water? Can I roll for sharks, please? Please?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Also, thank you, Chelsea. This day we.
We'll look for sharks. Perception. Performance perception. 17.
Also, how high is this causeway above the water where presumably Virgil and the others are swimming?
Underwater.
You guys are swimming. It is up and kind of away, and you guys are swimming down at this time.
Sure,
Or,
I just
like,
meant I
that's
wasn't
what I
sure
was assuming.
what the distance was from like the water. Generally.
It's let's see. It doesn't specifically state, but I think it's probably like 10-ish feet up above.
Okay, so that, you know, if Gunk needed to, they would probably know we're somewhere in the area and
Yeah.
ropes could be cast.
Ditching. If things go even wronger, I'm ditching Baz.
Even wronger. Yep.
Even wronger. Is there a shark in the water?
You see maybe it's really hard and kind of far away, but like maybe about 200 feet away, you see like a dorsal fin, like a shark fin coming out.
200
But it's not
feet
close.
away. That's too far. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn, I guess. Hey, how we
Gonna say-
doing?
The alternative is you've placed a shark right near our friends. So 200 feet's
no.
probably fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
Okay, well-
Sawagans can telepathically control sharks.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey,
say, so
we-
Wagon are like
Can
shark
I-
people, so...
I did
But
not.
I can do it too.
Okay.
And if
Oh
I
my
do it
god, shark
first-
fight!
Yeah.
You're gonna put the shark in in
Shark
between the
fight!
two of you and see which one it swims to.
Yeah.
Which one's your real daddy?
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I did my
Okay.
best. Good luck, Baz.
Baz, he is going to come up to you,
Awesome.
and
This could
he
all be
is
good.
going to attack you 3 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
3 times. 15 or
So
better.
the first time, 15 or better.
Yep.
Just gonna roll all 3.
Right on.
Okay, so the first one's a 22. That does 6 piercing damage to you.
Okay.
The second one is a 12 because he gets advantage once you have lost hit points because of his ability Blood Frenzy, but it still doesn't hit. But the third one does hit because that's a 19, so you take another 5 piercing damage. So you took 11 piercing
How
damage.
we doing, Baz?
Good so far. This is my first fight of the day. It did a fourth of my damage of my whole total hit points, but it's great.
And
Cool.
yeah, he's gonna stay like right up in your grill.
Let's do it.
He's not afraid of you. Oh, also question. Actually, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do both of you have dark vision?
Yes.
No, don't have dark vision.
Yeah, so it's dark in here because Sawagans don't have lights inside there.
Right, but the
things.
giant doors are open, right?
The door is open, so it's dimly lit. I'll
Okay.
allow it.
If
But
it's dark,
as a
if they're
rule-
using wait. If they're using dark vision, they cannot see me at all. Because that's my Gloomstalker ability. Creatures that rely on dark vision cannot see me at all.
We could have solved this entire fucking thing just sending Gunk through the opening in the goddamn door.
Original plan, and Vanji was like, "No, that's a bad idea, Gunk. That would have worked." Did you like my facial impression?
I mean, to be fair,
beautiful.
I actually thought that
We
the worst
don't
plan
know
was
that they have pitch blackness darkness.
was sending the
we had no
wizard
idea.
along with Gunk, but at that point, my just get to the shortest point to the answer of yes, personality trait for Virgil kicked in.
I will say the doors are open, like we said, so it is lit from the outside.
So he's not
In
also
this room.
fighting blind.
It is Baz's turn.
Okay, new plan, Baz. Get the fuck out of here. Close the door behind you. I'll just sneak off and get lost in here somewhere and meet you guys later.
Gunk, I would not abandon you for the world.
You're not abandoning me, Baz. I'm telling you to do it. I'm the fucking captain. Leave. Get out of here. That's an order.
And that's the end of your time to free talk.
Yeah, I can't talk
Yeah.
anymore about that.
Gave you an order, sailor. Leave.
Meanwhile, the rest of the Sahuagin are like, "Oh, look at its cries! It's trying to speak language."
Oh, Jeebus.
Okay, I'm going to, can I do a 30-foot cone that hits him and not Mizark from where I am? That kind of spans like down this way and this way.
Wouldn't it also hit these fellers?
If I can aim it so that it hits him and then like kind of goes down this way, the edge of it should be like here-ish.
I don't know that you could aim a cone that doesn't hit Ms. Ark or the people in the corner. I could try and see a 30-foot cone. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do the thingy. Oh God, it's
Cones
slow,
are
it's
weird
fine.
because if it's 30 feet across,
Right. So let's say,
then
come on. So it's 30 feet like this way.
and 30 feet out. So like it'd be the end of it down here. I was thinking the one edge here and the other edge down here. But
Is
it's totally fine if that doesn't
the-
work for you.
What is
I think you'll have to either
wording
hit
of
Ms.
the
Ark
spell?
or one of the Sahuagin, and if you hit a Sahuagin, they'll most likely jump in.
What is the wording of the spell? Because a lot of spells say up to blah blah blah. So you actually do have a choice in how big they are.
Nope, 30-foot cone.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I would say you'd either hit Ms. Ark or another Sahuagin who will then attack you. You guess.
Sure.
Elk is still screaming at you to leave.
Oh, the other thing, Rachel, do you allow flanking rules?
No.
Okay.
Only if you have a special ability for it.
Sure. Then I'm just going to sort of crack my knuckles, wipe off some of the blood, and say in Sahuagin, "Barely a scratch. Let me show you something interesting."
Quick question: what spell are you using to disguise yourself?
Disguise self.
There is no visible blood.
Oh,
You have an
I-
illusory
I-
appearance over the top
fine.
of you.
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, I won't mess with that. It's fine. No blood then. I wipe off where he would have hit me and
I
go.
mean, his intelligence is 12, so I don't know that he's noticing it right now.
12 is
Oh,
above
no, it's fine.
average.
Like
10 is
we're talking
average.
about, does the
was gonna
blood
say,
show
it's true.
through
A
it?
commoner is a 10.
Yeah. He's smarter than the average
I mean,
bear.
like,
Smarter
do
than
you want me to have him
Guys,
notice it?
Guys, we
No,
don't
no,
want
no,
him
no, no.
to be smarter.
No, but
Rachel's
was just-
just roll like an
I was just saying that
intelligence
Baz shouldn't be
check.
like
I'm
wiping
it
it
may
off.
happen down the battle, but right now he's
Okay.
not noticing anything.
He's like in a
Wouldn't him
blood
noticing
frenzy.
it like? Wouldn't he like be intimidated then? He'd like think he had hit him really hard, and then he's like not even injured.
Sure, we'll say that.
He knows he fucking hurt him.
Right on.
Ow.
Crunch.
And I cast a 3rd level magic missile spell on him.
Okay.
So
Those auto
that-
hit? I can't remember.
Yes.
5 of these will auto hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Jesus.
Magic missile against the darkness.
4.
2, 3, 4, 5. Hell yeah, those are good rolls.
So 4. Jesus, stop scrolling. 4, 9,
20 damage.
12, 16, 20. Okay. Yeah, he's looking hurt.
Okay.
He's looking bloodied.
And Ms. Ark will go ahead and that's the end of Baz. Sorry, I'll stay there.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
end.
the end of
Hopefully
Baz.
that's not the end of Baz.
That-
Ms. Ark is going to go around to the other side of him, try to draw his attention a little bit away from Gunk, kind of flittering, and then again hold the help action for when Gunk attacks with the first attack.
Okay. Gunk, 'tis you.
Okay. I'm gonna. Since I didn't hit anything last time, I couldn't use my other ability, so I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike. What happens when I upcast it?
Does a little more
I
damage.
don't know.
High levels, if you cast a spell, it increases by 1d6. Meh. No, I'm not doing it for the damage. Actually, yeah, I will cast it at second level.
Okay, good. I was like, yeah, save it. We're fine.
Snaring Strike at second level.
So what do I have to
do?
Nothing yet. I don't think.
Nothing yet. I just have to hit him first. So what did Ms. Ark do with her turn? Did she
Give you a help
you.
action? Yeah.
Okay.
You have advantage on your first attack.
22.
22 hits.
22 fucking hits. Cool. So we've got 10 piercing.
Any poison or anything on the first attack? I forget how that works.
Yes, and also the poison. If he fails his con save, which is really easy to pass now because it's like it doesn't scale with level.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. It is sad.
He rolled a 3
Cool.
on his con save. So
that's a 2d4 poison damage. And then he has to do a strength saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, strength saving.
14.
14? I believe that fails.
Yeah, I think it's a 15.
It does! Nice. It fails. Okay, so lots of vines.
Yay.
You know the drill, vines. He's restrained, and then... Is it on his turn he does extra damage? At the start of each of his turns, yeah. But I have another shot, so... Shoot him again. I got advantage because he's restrained. I missed it anyway, because 15 missed last time.
Doesn't hit.
Unlucky.
Cool.
All right, so now it's his turn. So he takes how much damage?
1d6.
1d6. Do you want me to roll that, or do you?
Did you
you roll it.
2d6, because I upcast it. Thank you. That's 3.
So 2. Oh, 3. Yeah, 3 damage.
3 whole piercing damage.
Okay. And does this mean that he has disadvantage on his attacks, or?
Yes.
Okay.
He can also use.
I have a question.
He can use his action to repeat the check, or he can attack with disadvantage.
Right. But so if his action lets him do a multi-attack, could I use? I mean, I'm the DM. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But in the rules of the thing,
the rules as
I can't do this thing in 2 attacks.
And that's why NPC stat blocks in rules as intended list multi-attack, makes these, and then separately list those attacks. You can always under attack, but you can only multi with whatever is listed in the multi block. Similarly, things that can have the option of you can make 5 attacks, and also you know these spells. It's either or. You don't get 4 attacks and a spell. You either cast a spell or do 5 attacks.
I feel like he feels like he can attack you anyway because he's going to have advantage, so it'll just cancel out.
Okay.
Because he has advantage because you're already hurt. So I think he's just gonna
15 or better.
3 times.
You've in fact made it easier.
2, 3.
Look, I tied him up for you. He can't chase you. Run.
Okay. He gets a 15 for the first one, so that's 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
A 20 for the second, so that's 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And a 14 for the third, so he misses.
All right. Okay.
And he's gonna look at all the vines around him and just kind of growl, just real angry. He's looking pretty bad.
Fucking leave.
He's looking pretty bad.
Is it my turn?
You don't have to use a disengage to leave because he can't follow you. So
he can attack me on the way out, though.
He can't follow, but he can attack if he leaves his thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll a perception. Well, a perception or intelligence. I'm wondering if I should do wisdom or intelligence on this for if he notices that you're not looking fucked up at all.
If it's to see the illusion specifically, it has to be intelligence.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because disguise self actually includes a specific thing of like seeing past the illusion.
That's in the spell.
Does it have a thing he has to roll past? Does it say?
It's your spell save. It's your spell save DC.
What's your spell save DC, Baz?
That's 15.
He rolled a 17.
Okay.
So he's gonna look at you.
Starting to notice something.
And he's gonna say, "You're not bleeding. Why aren't you bleeding? Something's wrong with you. Boys, something's wrong with this."
Says the person about to die. Sure. There's something very wrong with this.
Same, Bess.
And it's your turn.
They scared?
Yes.
Fucking run.
Gunk's like, what's up? What's up?
What's up, pal?
Hey. You know what? I will step away.
Okay, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Fair enough.
I think Gunk sees you moving and goes, "Yes, excellent. Door that way. No, not that way. You're supposed to be going that way."
Rolled a 7, so he missed.
Yes.
You got lucky.
As he misses, I chuckle and laugh, and I sort of shout to all the friends just real quick, like, of course he still can't hit me. And then I whip around and cast Scorching Ray at level 3. So all these should have advantage, I believe, since he's restrained.
Since he's restrained, yeah, I believe so. Yeah. 26 hits. So that's 3 fire damage. 13 misses.
And a 14.
14 misses.
Last one. 13. Oh, wow.
13 misses.
Bad.
So you did 3 fire damage to him.
Bad rolls.
Sorry, friends. Those were bad.
Hit him a little bit. And then Ms. Arc again is going to do Ms. Arc's thing with Gunk. All right.
You're going to hear him growl to the other Swaggins around. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. If I die, check him. And then it's Skunk's turn.
How do I check my passive insight? Is that something that we play with? Some people do and some people don't.
I don't usually. But it would be like 10 plus your
10 plus your modifier.
Plus your insight. Yeah.
So it's my passive is 14, which isn't, I don't think, high enough to be able to just notice something without a check. Would there be a way I could forego attacking this turn to make a check and then do a different action? So
the check would be your action usually.
So what I'm planning on doing, what I would like to do, I'll explain what I mean. I would like to make a check to see if I notice anything weird about, like, are they suspicious? Should we leave? And then my action, if I succeed on that, would be to sort of like kung fu fling Baz out the door and then shut it behind him. Would you maybe allow that?
How are you going to kung fu fling that?
I'm gonna try.
Allow you to make a contested strength check with Baz, who is not willingly going.
Okay.
The door would have to be a different move, I think.
Okay.
But you could do the check in the kung fu. Kung flu? God, Rachel, don't say that. Jesus. Kung fu strength check. But yeah. Or you could shoot him in the ass like Baz wants you to do. Your choice.
We keep missing. We're doing so bad.
We're not. We almost got him. We almost got him.
I'd like to say is like
perfect health. We got this.
Virgil, Ocean, and like Dunlum are swimming in through this like nice, warm, tropical coastal water. Like, this is nice. We should have vacations more often.
No,
Great.
you know what? I'm gonna do what Gunk would do, and I'm gonna do the insight check and protect Baz.
You can do one of those.
I can. Would it
right?
My passive is higher than what I just rolled. Would I be able to, without being able to speak the language, would I be able to notice that they're suspicious of Baz?
No. Because you don't know what he's saying or yelling. Baz isn't translating for you in the middle of the fight. So,
cool.
Yeah, you can't quite get a read. All right. Now it is his turn. And he is
12 damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I'm not shitting you. He had 12 health.
Oh, yes!
He literally had exactly 12 health. So at the start of his turn, he gets ready to heft his spear. And as he moves in the thing, it like cuts into him funny. And he looks like wide-eyed at the guys. And as he's dying, he just says, check them. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Awesome. We will be back in just a few minutes as the infiltration plan enters its next step. Hang in there. We'll be back in about 10.
See ya.
Hello. Sorry, I suddenly couldn't talk. It's fine. Anyway, welcome back to Saltmarsh, the very professional stream that I run. So last we left, we had a party split. Since Sam was asking, we can give a little recap. If you weren't here last time, Baz did try to chase down and possibly murder a child that stole from him. And then he tried to bribe Winston this time, the shopkeep, to spread rumors about expensive candy that a certain centaur might have. And Winston refused because that's creepy as fuck. And then they rode here and they argued a lot over how they would get in. And Baz and Gunk went in disguise as Sahuagin to the front doors and had a one-on-one fight and just killed the Sahuagin champion at the front. But there's 8 other Sahuagin there that are questioning their disguise now. And that's where we've left it. And we are going now to the other 3, Dunlum and Ocean and Virgil, who are going to be swimming and looking around for possibly another entrance or other information. So, yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Backstroke? So probably we would like take a small boat close enough in so that we're not like trying to just swim the whole way. And then
Figured you guys kind of took the boat together.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then we sort of dropped off. I think like sort of what the council suggested was like, hey, some of this tower seems like it extends underwater maybe, or the rock does. So in the spirit of, are there particularly important places, and are there any particular defenses? And I guess Virgil's also kind of throwing in the opposite of that, or the complement of any particular weaknesses.
Sure.
Okay, let's look underneath. Let's see if there's, you know, essentially the underwater equivalent of like a sally port. Is there a way we can get in? I don't know, is Cthulhu there?
Yes, actually. What about our Ocean and Dunlum? Are you just going to be helping, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan.
So, whoever would like to be the person looking, that would be a perception check with advantage.
Dunlum's good at looking.
I'm really bad at looking, so I can just, be a helper.
I'm a 3.
Okay, that answers that.
21.
2021. Yeah.
Sorry, my roll 20 is very slow. A 21. So yeah, you swim around for a little bit, and you notice 2 things. Directly underneath where the 2 doors are that Gunk and Baz walked into. What are you doing? Sorry, it's the cat.
Eric.
It's the cat. Though I would say that to Eric,
Stop
too.
licking
It's fair.
that. Oh.
Get your nose out of his butthole, Eric. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, double doors.
So underneath the doors. So this would like also sort of be under the causeway.
Yeah, so you
right?
see, so there's like the coast, and then there's a causeway that goes across to a little rock outcropping that thrusts, as Lena liked to type out, thrusts out of the sea, and that's where the double doors are. Thrusts out of the sea, and oh yeah, we say you have to show Sam how birds drink water, Andy.
Okay.
No.
Andy's like, I'm not your monkey.
Now, I'm not your monkey.
No, in person, obviously.
Not in front of people.
But if you do it, I bet John would think you're
private.
cool.
It's 80 feet below the surface of the water. You see a small cave that looks like it goes into this like big column of like rock that's there. I'm just gonna keep doing this a bunch. Everything is just big hand movements. Who movements? Mm-hmm.
Who movements?
But You're pretty thorough, and you swim around, up and down and around the whole thing. And you also notice on the other side, another cave that goes in.
Okay.
Same 80 feet down, same distance down.
So same distance down, which is not, I'm assuming, at like the floor of the sea floor or anything.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And then they're essentially on opposite sides of each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Virgil, like, if we get back to sort of, we've sort of completed the loop now, so we're back at the one under the causeway. Virgil's going to sort of look at Ocean and Dunham and point at this one, or point around the other side and sort of shrug.
Also shrugs.
I'm just gonna offer you a mushroom.
Underwater mushroom.
Just point at the one that's directly in front of us.
Talk with water breathing, can't you?
Yeah, can you talk?
You can talk with water breathing.
Oh, there you go.
Because you also maintain your normal respiration as well, if you want.
That's not
Can
how
we hear
sound
anything from
conductivity
what's
works
happening?
at all.
But this is magic.
Not, but this is magic.
Can we hear anything from what's happening 80 feet above us?
No.
My spells are
I'm
quiet.
sorry. You're 80 feet underwater, and they're in a door in a fortress. Like,
But
80
magic
feet doesn't
water
mean anything
breathing.
to me.
you're
A lot
8
of-
stories underwater. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, good. I realize that certain things are hard to visualize unless you have a concrete thing to be like, what can I compare this to?
I know 10 feet to a story is just so fucking useful every time.
It really is. It's so nice to be like, oh, okay, I can, yeah, because otherwise I'm like, I don't know what feet are, how feet work.
Unexpectedly Little Mermaid.
So what do you want? Would you like to just go into the one that you saw? The
close
first one under the causeway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we swimming sneakily or just swimming?
We're gonna try to be sneaky.
Yeah,
What
I
if
was
that
like, I
happens?
don't know how stealth swimming works.
You're all very good swimmers because of the armor and sea elf.
I have a natural, and I
turtle.
know, yeah, I was just like, I have a natural swimming
And
speed.
gloves too.
Yeah.
So,
What?
the
Oh,
they called?
right. You have the gloves of climbing and swimming.
gloves of
or whatever,
swimming
right?
and climbing. Yeah.
I'm gonna place your character tokens so you can see.
Okay, good. I
where
haven't been placed
you
yet.
are.
I'm like, this is going poorly.
Yeah, no.
Turtles are land creatures because they're based on tortoises, not turtles. So they actually don't have any underwater proficiencies whatsoever.
Please go. Why no go? Why hate?
I see you.
I see the light. I don't. There we go.
See the light?
I see the light.
Oh, I guess this is lifted. Okay.
Why are you itty bitty? Why are you
I
so
don't
itty
know.
bitty? Why aren't you the size of a Jesus Christmas?
I was very small.
Can I put myself? No, there I
So
am. I'm
small.
itty bitty too.
So small.
Virgil's normal sized, right? That feels
No,
a whole
but
square.
that was later.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see. Oh, Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, they were itty
I
bitty.
started that size as well.
Get you.
Okay. So yeah, I will read you what you see. The passage opens into a small chamber. On the opposite side, another passage leads out of the room. Oh, that's very helpful. I can read the little, they have fucking descriptions. All corridors are 10 feet wide and 15 feet high.
The end.
And most rooms.
What a description.
Yeah, brilliant.
Riveting.
Work
I
it
know.
out.
You're welcome.
There you go. That's all the information you get. Figure out this cave system.
Unless otherwise noted, construction consists of plain dressed stone. And all the areas are about 20 feet high. And that's about all you fucking get. There you go.
Is it dark down here as well?
Yes. So does everybody have dark vision or no? Virgil does not.
I'm a horse.
Lena does, or Ocean does. Dunlop,
no, it's
do
Lena.
you?
Yes, Lena.
Yes, Lena.
Virgil, you cannot see.
On your back, you should hear tunk, 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 tunk. Big light.
You had a spellcaster that could cast light, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or if we had a turtle with a dawn blade.
Oh.
That defo
I thought you were talking about like a light spell, and I'm like, that's the other one. That's the other spellcaster. That is true.
You have a glow
lightsaber.
stick.
How far does it give off light from you? Does it
That
say?
would be a great question. I have it.
I think it goes out to like 30.
Here. 15 foot bright, 15 foot dim. The blade of sunlight.
Okay, 30.
You can use.
I wanted to
your
know also for
action
your
to-
getting seen.
Mhm. You can also use your action to expand the radius or reduce it by 5 foot to a max of 30 or min 10.
Cool.
But I think
What would
just
you
the
like
normal
to do?
15 is fine. So that we don't just light up the entire cave system.
You
You are
can
in a
make it
room.
smaller, if you wanted, which would make sense.
As I said,
And we're
maybe
still
take it down.
underwater, right?
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
did this... Okay.
take it down to like the 10 foot, 10 and 10.
Mm.
So that it's not. And
Things
then
that are not above the water are all just flooded underneath.
and I'm probably just splashing my way along. You know, like centaurs are supposed to do. Respirating from my ills?
Making my way down now. Swimming fast.
Fashion fast.
Okay, okay. Rachel needs to see the map here. Sorry, there is so much. There are so many different levels and rooms and things in this fucking fortress. So. How do I find that one? What? Where's C? These are all numbered. Sorry.
In
Go to
room
number
C,
C.
I only see 4.
You guys can keep moving down the hallway. You see nothing as you're moving down it.
Until you come across.
You will eventually
monster.
see something. So.
Oh.
I'm kind of trying to intentionally keep myself forward of the light source, so that like not out of the light, but so that like I'm at the sort of more leading edges of it.
You're such a ideal.
Oops. That's you.
Look at him, he's so handsome.
So that's a stone slab that's lying askew, is what it says. So I'll just read it. Decay-filled cell. The water in this cell is fouled. How do you separate the waters?
I was like, wait,
Mm-hmm.
wait, what's the how? We're in a water-filled tunnel.
Right? I need to like see if they just like fucking. I think it might be that it's not water filled and that like you swim through the cave and it lets you up into a thing, which then lets you into the air. And we're gonna
Could
say that's
be.
what it is. I don't fucking know. There are 7,000 pages to read through, and I read through a lot of them, but it's also just a lot to, you know,
Not faulting
manage. No, but it looks like these are underwater. Yeah, because there's like shit. So.
Yeah. An
Somehow
eel would
it's-
be flopping on the ground.
you. Oh god! Oh
No,
god!
but
oh
I meant
God.
it was in its own little cell. But I guess it's just kind of like the water around it stays icky. The water in the cell is fouled by the rotting corpse of a large sea serpent of some kind.
Ooh.
A stone slab along the north wall lies askew, which is where you are, and partially broken on the unfinished floor.
Ooh.
Oh, he did.
So
That's
that appears to be a
sad.
corpse.
Yes, that is a dead, sea serpent, giant sea eel.
Oh.
Rotting corpses are so great.
Virgil will point at you and sort of make the shape of a mushroom, and then point at the eel.
Oh, do you think the corpse wants a mushroom? Okay. I'm gonna go offer the corpse a mushroom. Thanks for the good suggestion, Virgil. I'm sorry I'm not gonna get attacked. Don't know what that hand motion
It's
means.
fine, we're the group of tanks.
Offering the corpse a mushroom.
Getting attacked is literally our job.
Does the corpse want a mushroom, Rachel?
Give me a Constitution save with advantage, because you're used to things that are gross.
$16?
You're fine. You're able to you're like, decay. That's nice.
Comfort.
The corpse neither wants nor doesn't want a mushroom.
It's a corpse.
Because it is corpse.
I don't think it wants a mushroom. I'm gonna scrape some of the corpse off to save for later.
To shave some of the corpse off to save for later?
Yeah.
You heard her?
Okay. You can put some giant eel corpse parts in your item?
Beautiful.
A treasure? Keep going.
Continue. Sorry. It's telling me all the information backwards because it expected you to come to this through the other way, you know? So I'm like, wait, let me read the... Yeah.
Was this our way out? Whoops.
Whoops-a-doodle.
It keeps mentioning somebody by name that I've never seen before, so...
But remember,
apparently this was his giant
this
eel,
specific dude is here. Like, what now?
It's like, this guy is sad. I'm like, what? Who? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry for his loss?
So it is very hard. So it says that the eel, the cell is only 20 feet square, and a giant eel more than 20 feet long could not be expected to survive in such confinement, obviously. It is hard for you all to... You can't all squeeze in there, basically. There is a closed door in front of you to get out. Yeah.
Does the door seem like just open? Like, can I just without trying to open it, I'm just trying to like check the handle and see like, can I push?
You cannot.
Just going to Virgil will turn around and pantomime like, the door is locked. We can't all get in here.
Do you need me to move the corpse? Is the corpse in the way? I'm gonna scoop up armfuls of corpse and start moving it.
Why is my thing not lighting up? There we go. How do you think corpses work, Lena?
It's
that you can just take
rotting
chunks of them.
I think
know
she's
you said
like,
a very
it's just
rotting corpse, but I heard a very erotic corpse, and I was very
because
concerned.
this is the accidental sex episode.
That's all of the episodes. It's just the stream.
Is this more so than normal?
I think so.
Yeah, you try, and it is pretty solid. Like, it is not...
Rachel, you said it was rotting.
I said that you could smell decay. Decay, like when you get to a thing, it decays pretty early.
You
It
said it
doesn't
was
mean
a
it
lot
swaps
of
off in your hand.
Can like two of us get in here so that like one and only one would be against the door, but someone's like right backing them up?
To do what?
Carry the corpse.
The 20-foot long eel carcass? That's 2 stories tall of eel carcass.
No, not that. That was not what I was proposing. I'm just going to say that Dunlum is carrying a lightsaber, and that feels like that should be able to do something to the door.
Or the corpse.
Enough with the corpse, though. Throw your mushroom at it and leave it alone.
Yeah, Dunlum could move in and try and slice it open.
The door. Not the
Yes,
corpse.
the door.
Yeah, the door. Dunlum kind of pantomimes slicing.
AC or a hit points for the door, because why would it?
Dunlum kind of like makes, like a chopping pantomime of the door, but then also kind of points backwards toward the tunnel and holds up 2 fingers, like, there's the second tunnel, there's the second cave that we saw.
I'm just gonna say this. All doors are 4-inch thick double doors made of dressed stone, 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
That feels like maybe we just go back.
Yeah.
I feel like you could try to like, because it's locked because it's a prison, right? Like it's locked so prisoners can't, open it up and stuff. So it's
a prison? Did we know?
Well, I mean, it's a cell. Like this looks like a cell.
Oh, I think...
It's not like a room.
Okay.
This looks like a cell that this thing was held in.
Gotcha.
I mean, I guess it's not really like an eel prison, but it's like a cage that, like, it,
A jail, would you say?
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, the doors look thick. You think that you could probably, with 2 C's, you think that you could probably break them down with some work, but like you couldn't pick the lock because there's no lock to pick.
Fair. Okay. I was picturing a door.
Sorry. Yes, yeah, it's like, I should have described that. Sorry, it does a thing where it describes all of the doors at the beginning of the chapter.
Very useful, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil just like point back down the tunnel, nod, yes. So we're gonna go around to the other tunnel.
Okay.
Just gonna group us all up so that you can grab us.
No, you can leave your tokens there. Fuck me, this map is so big. It's fine.
You won't need your tokens where you're going.
I'm just gonna drag you off to the side of the map because it'll make it easier to pull you down to the other side.
Okay.
Don't worry about what you might see or not see. I think everything's fine. You don't see anything.
Oh no, lines!
Yeah, but if I drag you into the wrong thing, you'll see some shit.
Thank you, Andy.
There you go. That's the other entrance.
Oh, this one seems
Now
significantly
that
less
looks a
tall.
little more intentional.
Okay, let me read that one now. North of the entrance, this vast cavern immediately opens into an area bounded to the south by a ledge along which plain pillars support the roof high above. Beyond that ledge, the area becomes a natural sea cave. Thick beds of seaweed grow along nearly every part of the south wall. The walls and roof arch high above. In the center of the worked area, a flight of steps leads down to the south. Beyond, in the center of the cave's south wall, a metal gate lies across a cave mouth. Many bulging canvas sacks lie along the north wall. An enormous force of Sahuagin occupies this cavern.
Enormous,
So
you say?
I can kind of just move you in so you can see.
Sure.
Also, did you say bulging sacks?
Bulging sacks.
What is
Oh,
in
yeah.
the bulging sacks?
Just gonna move you in because you would be able to see from, as you look in.
Oh,
God.
yeah, no, we ain't going this way.
So back to the corpse.
You know that cell door that was like 4 feet thick, maybe. Let's go take our chances.
You're just gonna see Virgil.
Yeah, that's the temporary barracks that you found, my friends.
You're gonna see Virgil look around. Lots is the estimate.
Back to the corpse we go.
Slowly dragging you there. You can't see until I place you, right?
Correct.
I'm
I mean, we
blind.
can see, yeah.
Corpse, our old friend.
More welcoming than the other cave.
Oh, good old corpsey.
I feel like this time Virgil's gonna like swim by and just like pat the corpse. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good girl.
God, I knew when I say that you would not see this coming, I fucking knew that Matt would say Nazis. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Continue.
But how? God, I'm just imagining if we had.
So let's break the door down.
I'm just imagining if we had a necromancer with Ray's dead at the moment with the giant eel. They're like, this, us.
Hey, you don't know
He's right there.
Dunlum's
He's dead?
spell list. He could have that.
Yeah. Dunlum should have it.
Maybe.
Yes.
Dunlum kind of points toward the door and just makes like an exploding hand motion. And then he shoos everyone back further into the cave, and
I feel like maybe Virgil at this point is holding the lightsaber. Or wait, do you have dark vision or not?
Dunlum does not.
I
Okay,
think
so
yeah.
you.
Oh,
need
you
it.
don't either? Oh, okay.
No.
So then I would leave it with you.
Okay, so what are we
Anyway.
going to do?
In an attempt to weaken the door rather than just chopping at it, he's going to cast Shatter on the door.
Ooh.
Which,
Shatter
You
that
put it in the
door.
chat?
Shatter that door.
Which makes a very loud, thunderous sound, yes?
And underwater, I'm sure underwater
also
muffle sound. It doesn't help
us.
it travel, right? Right?
A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range.
Yeah, it doesn't sound dangerous for a sneaky mission at all. That's fine. This is totally fine.
And how much damage did you do? 10. I will say that you look like the door's like, boom, and just you look like you could then just push it open.
Okay.
You would have heard
After that,
where
even
we are.
underwater, after that loud noise,
You are
Dunlum just
so
kind of
far
goes,
away from this place. This place is freaking huge, and they are nowhere near you now.
Cool. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, no, they're literally floors down, like levels below you.
We're at least 8 stories down.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys do now?
So Virgil's gonna beckon Ocean forward, so that then it's Virgil, Ocean, Dunlum going through, since Ocean has been very clear about how her protecting people tricks work. And Virgil's gonna go through the door.
Go do it.
So just
Ballista.
go through here.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, can you guys not see where the door is? Or okay,
I just
there you
wanted to
go.
make sure that I wasn't misreading which part was door.
Yes. I wasn't sure because I can see everything, so I don't know how the light cuts off if it looks like a door or not to you. You know. Okay. Sorry. It also interspersed the important people into different fucking places in this, and I wish I could just mark everything off, but there's just so much, and I do not have the patience. Yeah, but so that very loud noise, it was in water, so it didn't alert everybody around within like a crazy radius, but these dudes were literally in this room.
Sure, those people right there. That would make sense.
They were in the room, so they walked over to this door like, the fuck? There is a named character here, and I cannot find the man. His name is Borgus or some bullshit.
Yeah, just make it up. It's your fucking game.
It is, but that's. I just need to. What if he's good or bad or?
Hey everybody, I'm Borkus.
Or cross-referenced by that name in multiple other places.
Whoa.
Where are you, Borgus? So where are
there?
you?
Whoa.
I'm just gonna look for 2 seconds. I promise.
1, 2,
Count slower seconds.
1.
Everything good, Monty?
It shows.
No.
What's wrong?
Oh, no.
I will be back in a second.
Okay. Ruh-roh.
All right. Oh, indeed.
Where are you? None of these names are his name. Why? Why do this to me?
You want me to look him up somewhere else?
No. I could look
Borgus.
him up in this. No, because you'll have stuff spoiled for you.
I'm not there.
Baz isn't there.
And Bess doesn't care.
Rachel cares.
It's fair enough. Ow.
Oh, this doesn't have an appendix at the back. That's dumb. Why are you dumb? I mean, we have to wait for fucking Monty anyway, right? I mean, I guess Monty's not technically here, but
In the
feels
scene.
weird doing
Well, it's
things
true.
without
Cams
him.
are gonna be.
We have definitely multiple times specified that Monty can neither hear us nor help us at this point. So
Yeah.
Lena became Monty.
Woohoo!
The camera effect.
Gunk's been gonna be the only one that survives all of this.
Oh, that's who it is. God, wow, cool, thanks. Unbolded name. Anyway, I'm going to read this to you. Are you ready? You are in the torture chamber and dungeon. This long room has 5 doors spaced evenly along the north wall, secured from this side with metal bars. To your right, by the east wall, rests an untidy pile of chains and manacles, leg irons, and bunches of keys. To your left, you see several instruments of torture, a wheel, a metal boot which catches and screws, a press, and a rack. Stretching a fish-like humanoid on the rack. That's Borgus. As you watch, a wheel is turned, the victim emits another shriek, and the torturers hiss with pleasure. Except you don't see this because they fucking came over for your noise. So, like, Borgus is still over here on the rack. But the torturers came over.
And that's a
Borgus,
Lokaloth?
a Lokatha.
Yeah, Lokatha.
Yeah, Borgus is a Lokatha. And you see 3 torturers, and they come over here and they say stuff to you in a language you don't understand, and you're gonna have to roll initiative. But let me open it first.
Oh no! Having to roll initiative as the
I
barbarian.
think Baz taught me a little Sahuagin. But like I think it was just mushroom mostly. Did they say mushroom?
They did not say mushroom,
Hold
but you
on.
can say mushroom back to them.
I'm just picturing.
I'm gonna say mushroom to them in Sahuagin.
Just pops through the door. Mushroom, mushroom.
Should I roll 3 separate initiatives or just have them all go at once? That seems more
Have them all go
easy.
at once. It's much easier. For
I was gonna
you.
say standardly you roll
And
initiative
us.
per type of enemy.
Okay, yeah. They're all 3 Sahuagin champions,
Okay, and my
Oh,
initiative
champions. Ooh.
which is
should-
what Baz just thought.
should be rolling with advantage. Let's see.
Oof. Oofta.
It is, but it was
I
still
saw
garbage.
Jesus Christmas, yeah, huh? Okay, so
I think Dunham would also be
the
closer
3
in behind
Sahuagin
us.
champions. Good first.
Like they're there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Because I
all
would
the
imagine you would have been
heal rest.
following us right in as much as you could. I just am not sure what the dimensionality of the E.
So you say mushroom to them, and they just kind of like look at each other, and just like Rah! And just go to attack. So this is going to be a lot of
Yikes.
fucking attacks. I'm sorry. Okay, the first one is going to attack the Virgil 3 times.
The Virgil.
The Virgil. Okay.
Uh,
Fuck, you are lucky he rolled fucking terribly. That's an 8, a 7, and a 12.
None of those hit.
The second one is going to go up and attack Ocean 3 times. Man, you guys are lucky I suck at rolls.
Oh, I forgot that I have the Aura of the Sentinel now. It wouldn't have helped, but everybody within 10 feet of me should have gotten a +3 to their initiative.
That would have put Dunlum and you
To
before them.
initiative?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Fuck.
what?
Oh.
That would have helped a lot.
Can
We
do
can
that?
say that you can attack first, and we
Okay.
can keep those same attacks. I don't mind. So how much would Virgil and Dunlum get? +3?
Yes.
I think it also
Was Dunlum
includes
close
her.
enough to you? How close does he have to be?
Within 10
How close
feet.
does
Within
Dunlum
10
have to
feet.
be? What-
Which he would
He's
be.
So
not
mine
within 10
stays
feet, is he?
18 because I added
Okay.
on a macro, so it auto do it for
Oh,
me.
okay.
But they each would have gotten, so Dunlum would have had a chance to attack.
So meaningfully, Dunlum would have
Okay.
been before us, and then I stay where I am.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so Dunlum, you get to go first.
Okay. I'll kind of see through, kind of has friends blocking the way. He's going to... Where'd you go in my spell list? I know I have you. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon into the room. Let's say here beside this Sawagan. And smack. Or stab with the, trident.
19
Whatever.
hits.
Harm.
9 force.
Right. Anything else? So you're going to move forward at all or not?
Since that was a bonus action, you can use a cantrip with an action. So I'm going to also attempt to toll the dead the same one. I believe it does a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, it didn't do the description. It did just damage. That's fine.
I rolled an 8.
No.
So it takes 14.
Necrotic. Yeah.
Right.
The cantrip did more than the spell.
Okay.
This is fine.
Sweet. Okay, so then it's your turn.
Yeah. I assume that I can't push.
You can pass through.
Into
Yeah,
there.
you can push. You can
I
pass
guess
through
so.
friendlies. Yeah.
But with the cramped deal, I wasn't sure. He's gonna push his way into the room, maybe to there.
Okay.
That's good.
So yeah, one attacks Virgil, and I will keep those rolls. Say the 3 of them missed, and then I'll keep my rolls for the one on Ocean 2. I think only 1 hits. Roll up. I rolled a 14, a crit fail, and a 24 on Ocean. So I'm guessing the 24 hits. You take 9 piercing damage. And then Please? 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 I just want to move this. Sorry. Roll 20 it's fine. It's great. It's a wonderful platform. Dunlum. This one is going to try and attack you 3 times. They're not very exciting attackers. They just do multi-attack.
Sure.
Did any of those click? Huh? Roll 20? Seems like they didn't. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Jesus! I need to take a fucking screenshot of this, because on the first 2 attacks, it's crit fail, crit success. Crit fail, crit success. On the first 2. You aren't missing any hit points, are you, Dunlum?
No.
Okay, does a 17 hit?
No.
Then you take nothing. You guys all have 2 high of AC. Ocean, it's your turn.
This is making up for what's happening upstairs, okay?
Right? Yeah.
Where Baz is like, yeah, totally good. Should my lungs be touching each other like
I'm
that?
casting Divine Favor on myself. And then I'm gonna swing with my Warhammer. I guess at this one. Does a 16 hit?
16 just hits.
So 6 bludgeoning damage and 1 radiant damage. So 7 damage total. And second attack. 16 again.
Yep.
So 4 bludgeoning damage and 3 radiant damage. So again, 7 damage total.
Stop already. Unhappy.
And that's my turn. I don't think I'm forgetting any other things I have. Most of my shit's passive.
Joel.
Double check. You do opportunity attacks by the book, right? Only when I leave range.
Yep.
Ooh, but I'm actually in range of 2 of them, so I'm gonna stay right where I am. Virgil is going to bonus action, and you hear the jingling sound of little Skelfiers as Virgil's tail grows and extends out. And then I am going to draw my greatsword and start chopping on the middle guy.
Do it.
Going to attack normally, so not using Great Weapon Mastery. 22.
Song play for me. Yes, a 22 definitely hits.
That will be 14 slashing damage. Because rage.
Yeah.
And then extra attack.
This song is way too jolly.
I was gonna say, is this the battle music?
I also can't hear it, so I'm like, what? What are people responding?
Mislabeled my stuff, so
It was called to adventure,
No,
but
that's
it was.
that's I was gonna say, you
battle
need to go
music.
with something that has like sort of Christmas bells for the Skelfiers.
I think that one was the Christmas battle music, so
It's the Skelf.
and it's just still in my music library.
17 I assume still hits because I've seen 16
Yep.
hits and they're all the same creature. That'll be another 13 slashing damage.
He is
The
not
Skelf
looking
tail
happy.
would just sort of like pet the Sawagan.
There's your dance music. There's your dance
There's
music.
your dance music. Now dance.
Dance for me, monkeys.
The horse.
Okay. Dunlum, 'tis you.
Wowee. So the spiritual weapon's gonna attack the one closest to it with a 20 to hit
Go spiritual weapon.
and 12 force.
Yes!
Nice.
That's max damage, actually. Nice. Okay, and where Dunlum is, he's been holding the sun sword in his hand this whole time. He's not gonna actually use it and slice the one in front of him.
Nice.
Where are you in my giant list of things? There we go.
13 misses.
Only a 13.
You just never hit with your weapons.
No, I don't.
I think that's just how it is. Okay, first one is going to attack a Dunlum. That's a 20.
A 20 hits exactly.
All right, so 4 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then an 8, and then it has advantage on you now because you've taken damage, so a 24, so another 6, so that's 10 total piercing damage.
Okay.
And the other one, even though it's a weaker attack, is going to bite at Virgil
You little
because I need to.
bastard.
He's going to bite at you once and claw at you twice. A 7 with the bite does not hit. And a
Nope.
15 and a 12 with the claws also don't hit.
Now I hate
He's
you.
just like,
Thanks.
I needed to do it.
Oh, you did. If it have a bite attack, absolutely.
Yeah. But then the other one's going to attack Ocean for 3. Sorry, I know split party fights aren't always that exciting for everybody who has to wait separately. Just
We did this to ourselves, Rachel.
We knew what we were
13 does not hit. A 22 hits, right?
Yes, my AC is 20.
God, I thought you shook your head and I was like, your AC is not 23. How dare you? You take 5 piercing, and then an 18 doesn't hit. God, even with advantage, these guys can barely fucking hit. So you took 5 piercing, and that's their turn. They're one-trick ponies.
This one's
and also over in the corner, Borgus, the Lokatha, is just moaning. It's just yeah.
We'll be with you shortly.
Hey, first attack at the one that I was hitting before. The spiritual weapon and I are attacking. 12 doesn't hit. So, second attack at that one. 18. Why is my dice rolling so many times?
It only rolled once for me.
Who can say?
Oh, it rolled a lot of times for me, but only once in the chat.
And
Okay.
18 hits.
So 11 damage, 8 bludgeoning, 3 radiant.
He looks real bad. Real bad.
I'm trying to remember what spells I have. Yeah, I think that's just, it for me.
Virgil.
Virgil's gonna greatsword the one in front of him.
Do it.
13?
Misses.
18 hits.
Hit.
15 slashing damage.
All right, he's starting to look pretty messed up too.
No bites. Nope.
Arr, arr, arr.
Nope.
Dunlum.
Again. Okay. Always ready for my turn.
The one next to your spiritual weapon looks pretty fucked up.
But he does
And
now,
I think
yeah.
a 24 hits it.
24 definitely hits.
Yeah.
8. Oh, he is on death's door. Barely holding himself together. Entrails kind of coming out a little bit. Just...
That's socially awkward.
Which, are you going to stab at the other one?
Yes. Stab.
Hey!
What? Hey, 21 hits.
Hit for once. Weird.
Hey, max damage.
13. Nice, that was his first damage. All right, now it's their turn. He gonna attack you, all 3 in order. Dunlum, you still haven't taken any damage, have you?
No, I have, actually.
You have now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
last
of
one
them
did.
hit.
Okay, so the 24 hits, you take 8 piercing damage. Does a
Okay.
20 hit? I can't remember.
A 20 is exactly the AC, yes.
Okay, so all 3 of these attacks hit. You rolled 24, a 20, and a 22. So you take 8, 7, and 11 piercing. So that's
7,
19 plus
26,
7 is
11.
26 piercing damage. He just
Okay.
after you hit him with the sword, he just stabs into you over and over again.
Yeah, Dylan's not looking
Virgil.
great.
He saw that biting didn't work, so he's going to go back to his spear.
Thank you.
You just looked like you had a nice haunch.
It's true, but
You haven't taken any damage, right, Virgil?
correct.
Okay, so that's a 14, a 10, and a crit fail.
Continues to not take damage.
Cool, great. It's fine.
That's a nice
I didn't want to
change
hit
for
you.
me. I also have the low AC here.
I know. Okay, Ocean, 23, 23, and 17. So 2 of them hit.
Yep.
You take 9 and 4, so a total of 13 piercing damage. And it is your turn.
First attack at the one that I've been attacking.
Yeah,
25
that hits.
for 10 damage, 6
How would you
bludgeoning,
like to kill
4
him?
I'm just gonna smash. Just smash.
Just very. Okay. He is dead.
Second attack at the one next to me.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, it's a 15.
It is, so that misses.
Disappointing.
Virgil.
Their AC is 16. How is the one directly across from me looking?
Messed up. Not like on death's door, but bloodied.
All right, fair enough. Gonna just greatsword attack. 23
Hits.
for 15.
Not looking pretty.
And greatsword again.
18 hits.
For 12.
Oh my god. He's, again, just the entrails on the floor. Just like, barely holding it together.
Okay. And that's
Done.
it for me, yeah.
Stabby stab. Come on. Do that. There we go.
That spiritual
25.
weapon is working for you.
It is.
He had
yes.
2 health. How would you like to kill him with your spiritual weapon?
The prongs of the trident are just going to. Gee, I'm tired. I can't think of words. It hits it in the mouth, so that instead of biting Virgil, it just gets stuck open.
Thank you.
And then I can hit with a sword, apparently.
Do it.
Wacha!
Hey, it hits. 8. All right. He's looking okay still. And he's gonna stab at you for killing his friend and stabbing him.
Alrighty.
It's a 17, a 17, and a 21. So only the third hits, right?
Third one hits, yep.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
So much. All right, Ocean, it's you.
I'm gonna move and stand here. Can I stand here on this dead body?
Big Sahuagin boy. It's just all slumped. He takes up that whole space with his corpse.
I'm gonna move and stand here.
Do that.
And first attack. 18.
18 hits.
So 9 damage, 7 bludgeoning, 2 radiant.
Good.
And second attack. Also an 18.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 damage, 7 bludgeoning, and 1 radiant.
He is starting to look bloodied. Virgil.
I'll loop around to here, so I'm between him and the Lakatha.
My brain thought you said I'm gonna loot, and I was like, "You're still in the battle."
For just like,
Now's
nope,
not the time,
done,
sir.
don't care.
Baller
Like,
move.
all right, let me look through your friend's corpse.
Just like tossing his friend's pockets. Fuck you. This one tried to bite me. I am going to recklessly attack Great Weapon Mastery Greatsword. 10 doesn't hit.
Sure doesn't.
Okay, yeah, sorry. For a second I thought it was doing the math wrong of how much it's subtracted. And I was like,
Jay.
and same again. 21.
That does hit.
25.
Jesus Christ. He's looking pretty bad. He's pretty bad. Just barely existing. Is Andy doing a show and tell of his nails? Okay, Dunlum. Can you kill this final torturer?
I don't know, can I? We will see. 18? I think it's right. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you were good. It was just that also your nod is a bit delayed too, so I'm like, I'm waiting.
Oh my gosh. He has 1 hit point left.
Well, I better hit him with
You better.
the sword.
Oh.
Okay.
How would you like to kill this one with your Dawn Sunblade thing?
Yeah.
I can't remember if this is the one that was biting. It's probably not
No.
the
That
one
was the previous
that's
one.
one that was not biting. Just gonna slice in half in the torso.
Nice.
Get
You
it
just
away.
like
Some Darth Maul action, yeah.
absolutely. One part falls this way, one part falls the other way, and it's just some. It's beautiful. And you have finished. Yay! Yay! Rachel can't remember the music she had on before. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Sure it is.
Yeah, so we can start wrapping up, but you guys can tell me what you'd like to do in this room.
Virgil's gonna trot over to him. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
He's just like stretched out on the thing.
Virgil will like very slowly release the pressure on him, but slowly so he doesn't like get too jostled. Like, hey there.
Oh no, wrong way.
You don't want him to rubber band. I get you.
How you doing?
Really, really poorly. Could you please help?
Sure. Beyond killing those 3, what can we do?
Did you say you released him, or is he still stretched out on him?
I would be releasing him. I was just going
Okay.
slowly, so it wasn't like, you're
Because
totally
otherwise he'd
fine.
be like, my eel. Can you help me to my eel? I want to.
Oh.
I saw him putting them in that cell over there. He's a giant eel.
Oh.
Was he?
He's my
very-
companion.
Who wants to tail him?
So
Was he a
These peop-
zombie?
sorry, what?
Was he a
you pick-
zombie?
Microphone. Sorry, I had to yell at my microphone. No. His name was Trevor, and he was my hunting companion. They captured us while we were hunting. Is Trevor okay?
So how do your people feel about blood feuds? Because this may be a blood feud situation.
Pretty strongly.
Okay. Yeah.
Trevor's dead,
Trevor's dead.
and what makes me feel better when I'm sad about things dying is mushrooms. So here you go. I'll give him a mushroom.
Oh,
And he's
shit,
gonna swat
no.
your hand away and just like scrabble towards Trevor's cage.
I'm sorry I poked him to see if he was alive, but he wasn't.
And he's just
Pieces
gonna
of-
kind of lay on top of Trevor and cry. Trevor! What did they do to you? You're too big for this cage.
Just as a so I don't mean to interrupt the grief, but how long have you been here? Do you have any useful information about their forces, their plan, etc.?
No. They don't tell me anything. I don't know anything. Literally, I could tell you about vaguely about the 2 rooms that I was in as they dragged me through.
That's something.
And he's going to describe what sounds like what you saw when you went in through the other way with the barracks, with the many was there, and then there's just another guard post that is right above it that he saw that had just a couple Sahuagins in it and what looked like netting kind of up around the ceiling.
Okay. Useful. Do you want to stick with us and we'll get you back to Saltmarsh soon?
Know that I can walk very well. I mean, I guess we're swimming, so I don't know that it's going to be a doggy paddle now.
Can I, for now, pick you up for a moment? Is that okay?
Can you just leave me with Trevor and come back for me?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Just leave me with my Trevor.
Okay. Just gonna slowly close the door over. Now that that's behind us, let's see if there's anyone else in these rooms. And so presumably
we should
short rest.
Wait for a second. I got... Ow.
At least you didn't almost get bitten in half this time.
What could possibly be kept in cages here? I think we're fine. Go ahead and look in the room. Says Baz, who's nowhere near.
This is true.
And says Baz, who's died.
Yeah, while that conversation's happening, while we start slowly exploring the cages, I guess, the Lum's going to be trying to ritual cast Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, I'm down with waiting 10 minutes or whatever it is for that.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, if I'm doing ritual, it's 20, but I could also spend a spell slot in V10.
It's up to you.
Actually got enough of other level slots. I've only been using 2s this whole time. Sure, let's do it. What level? I just said.
Oh,
that's minimum healing.
Double one.
Can I use my inspiration for you to re-roll that? How does inspiration work?
Inspiration's only for D20s.
Fuck.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Healed. At least we're all healed a bit.
Do we want to wrap up with the party still split and before we start checking other cells and things?
I figured, it's 10:20. We can wrap up here.
I just wasn't sure if all of these were going to have people in them that were then conversations and
or fights.
And/or fights.
Just knowing you guys.
Yeah, let's wrap up here.
Right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Like I said, if you enjoy this, we are doing this every other week on Mondays. Coming up later this week on Friday, 9 p.m. here on twitch.tv/helpfulgoat, we will have Goats and Dragons, The Fates of Rin, featuring Andy. Nope, that's pointing the wrong way. Down there, way down there. DMing Rachel as the Wonderful Clem, myself playing Charity, and Lena playing Stormbringer. Then next week, we potentially have Spire on Thursday, not sure yet, and Tier Moontree Isle is drawing to a close on Friday. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. From all of us here at Helpful Goat Gaming, as always, stay safe, be well, take care of yourselves and of each other. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Honk.
Honk.
There once was a ship that sailed the coast, and the name of that ship was the Sea Ghost. The winds blew harder, bow dip down, blow me bully boys blow. Rah! Soon gangs of Sunderley come with burritos and swords and rum. One day when the smuggling is done, he'll take his leave and go.
He'd not been 2 days on land when on came in an adventurous band. He tried to hide in contraband, but took his final blow.
Soon Soon the menagerie come, a horse, turtle, elf, owl, and grum. One day when the shopping is done, they take their leave and go.
The council bid them set to sail, following on some lizard's trail, with wispy brows and bikini plate mail, in search of lost cargo.
Soon the menagerie come, to find out where them lizards are from. One day when the talking is done, they'll take their leave and go. Soon may the black hole come, the greening rockies and shrooms and scum.